Alright, there we go. Chapter 10, everyone. So, the Inquisitor reveals his presence to the powers that be, which promptly respond in the form of the planetary governor at least. We will immediately proceed to aid you in every way possible as soon as all the requisite forms are filled in triplicate and we have confirmation from the sector capital. Which in Imperium aristocrat means no.
He's a heretic.
But yeah, he's hiding behind, technicalities at the moment. Which leaves you in an awkward position. The rogue trader is on your side, and he's willing to do you a favor. But there's kind of the unfortunate limitation that you're relying on him a great deal, which kind of increases the favor he might expect in the future in return. And he's kind of unwilling to just, have all of, like the half of his new regiment that he's already recruited all be infected with red mold and have to be put down like rabid dogs. That being said, 100% you can get a couple of chimeras off of him, and he will certainly help make sure that the perimeter of the city is secure. But as far as going in massive force, it would kind of suck to force him to do that, because it would also, there would also be relatively little return for doing that. So you're kind of in the position where the Inquisitor is shopping around with, the factions that are around here, trying to bring as much force and resource to bear on the mission. Preferably the kind of resources that can actually survive going in the city without immediately, becoming spore zombies. So that means that you need to go in sealed chimeras with full chemical warfare gear essentially, and preferably what you want is experienced troops, not new recruits from the rogue trader, right? You do have the Baron in your back pocket. He can probably be relied on to raise, just from the veterans that are still willing to fight or wish they had died in combat or want one last hurrah, maybe 20-30 troops, which is a good amount. From the rogue trader you can get enough chimeras for everyone, and enough basic equipment for the troops as well. So the question is, all of this is going on and the Inquisitor is throwing his authority around. You have an opportunity. You have the inns created by the various interrogators, and you have the full authority of the Inquisition behind you, provided you can get people to respect that you have the full authority of the Inquisition behind you. So you have a chance to try and get some extra resources, effectively. And which means that you as a group can make some rolls and see if you can get something extra. You know that you're likely going to be facing mercenaries and hired guns of all kinds. You know that they're going to have some heavy equipment, at least one Valkyrie and one Chimera, from what you've previously seen. Likely to be cultist mobs of some kind, because there's always cultist mobs. And you're likely to face, more demonic shit, because an experienced sorcerer, if he bothered to develop all this infrastructure to raise one daemon which was kind of built for espionage, he's gonna have at least one to act as his personal bodyguard, right? It makes sense. Also, before this glorious mission, the Inquisitor is digging around in his naughty library, trying to figure out as much specifics about the coming ritual as possible, and it is certainly possible to go in there and help him, and as a consequence also be part of the research process, which means you might have access to more information than what he would normally share with you. Because, Inquisition, right? Like, need to know. He knows, you don't need to know, right? You can learn about the horrors when they're around the corner and you're about to charge them. So, I guess the question is, first off, which factions you might want to try and exploit. And
I have an idea. This one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Arbeites can help us.
Arbeites are definitely an option. They are one of the few. There's 4 factions since the Rogue Trader are here who have an air force, effectively, right? There's the Planetary Governor, the Mechanicus, the Arbeites, and the Rogue Trader. So they might be not well equipped to do shit on land, but they can certainly, fly overhead in Valkyries.
Yeah, I think I agree with the idea of Arbeites. But at least note that they are less likely to be corrupt than the governor. So if you get the governor troops, we might be just backstabbed.
Right. They didn't off us when they imprisoned us that one time, so it'd be a good idea to send me.
The governor's troops are more thoroughly trained for combat, but the Arbeites are better equipped, especially in terms of heavier stuff. The governor's army doesn't really have, they don't have armor or an air force integrated. The governor just has like some fighter and bomber wings as an anti-space defense in his fortress. What are you memeing, Nyaxi?
Nothing.
I hear you clicking. I know. I know there's something disgusting about the drop in chat.
Can't believe you have that kind of image of me.
Shall we scroll up and take stock? Keep in mind, this can also be used for more tangible benefits. And by that I mean, if you need shiny new equipment. Another thing which you're actually in an excellent position to try and take advantage of, and which I would have considered the more default option even, the ecclesiarchy. Because you're gonna be fighting demonic shit. If someone wanted a sanctified mono sword, for example, they would be the people to try and get it from, or blessed ammo.
Yeah, I want a sanctified mono sword.
Yeah, I bet you do. And Mauger has been doing very well over the campaign, schmoozing with them and slowly ingratiating himself. After that initial fuck up where, the person accusing him turned out to be a complete degenerate.
Here's the problem. To acquire new equipment, we need finance.
No, like this is an extra thing. Like you are going in there, waving rosettes, going like, render all possible aid to us. This is your chance to use a roll to convince them to give you something for free, essentially.
Okay, I want to roll for Mechanicus to give me a Dacus Hellgun.
Aha.
It's a Mechanicus weapon, so they may have it.
Okay, you are right. That is potentially a possibility. You got me. But you will need to figure out how you're gonna convince the Mechanicus to aid you. Like, what's your leverage, your connection? Because, like, you can 100% show up at the Mechanicus Enclave, in Rogue Trader Shuttle, go like, Inquisition, show me to your armory. But the role is gonna be relatively difficult with such a, because this is based on politics, right? And
okay, so I think we should come to one of two factions. Whoever seems to be winning, and tell them that Inquisition is willing to help them against the other faction, and call them heretics.
Oh, the Inquisitor will kill you if you make a promise like that, I'll tell you right now. Like, he will literally execute you.
We've got two wins. We've got the church and the cops.
You have the church, you have the cops, you have the nobility, you have two nobles to vouch for you. So, like, you have three factions that you have reasonable ins with. You have arguably the artists as well, because you've established your identities there somewhat, so you could go in, show up at the bar where you bribed that one guy to be your spy, be like, Inquisition, show us to your armory.
Oh, I have an idea. So we will use one faction to get something out of the other faction. So since we have nobility, and we can tell nobility to give Mechanicus something that they want in exchange for weapons.
Okay, you have two factions of the Mechanicus. They want to win. Okay. There are implied limitations to how far you can manipulate this. The implied rule is, don't make the planet more unstable.
But if he's helping one to win, it's making the planet more stable because the Civil War will end.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Inquisitor is of a mind like, first we prevent this from turning into a Daemon world, and then I deal with the Mechanicus bullshit. So while technically you're right, it's unlikely to lead to a victory in a couple of days. And there's also the added danger of, like, once one noble takes a side with one faction of the Mechanicus, the others will take the opposite side, because everyone's gonna look for opportunities to off their political rivals who are on the opposite side of the revolution.
Like, why is it so hard? Guys, I need help.
I mean,
I need ideas.
You can't just not have the fancy gun and have other things.
Have you considered getting a bolt pistol?
Actually, yes, but I don't have the money for it. Oh, here's an idea. I can have a blast bolt pistol, like from Ecclesiarchy. Yeah,
Yes, that's better. We can probably get some noble to open their coffers, give us some old equipment, and here's a very good bolt pistol.
Yeah, that's actually something I can perform.
there is like some cash limit to this. This is kind of like it depends on how well you roll, right?
Okay, just give me like 3 minutes. I need.
Yeah, both pistols are not that expensive, right?
They're not. They're well within the limit. It's the blessed ammunition that on top of it that gets spicy, because you know.
Yeah, we just need a few blessed what's the name of the boat? A few blessed boats, I guess. Yeah, boats. Boat pistol shoots boats.
Bolt
Makes
shells,
sense.
I think. Let me
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's shells.
But like a bolt pistol with a single clip of blessed ammo is very much within the realm of possibility, yes.
Yeah, because then we also need to blast other ammunition and our swords.
Like the limit is per person, and you can.
Oh.
Like you can. I think this should be a group test to see how well you all massage like a single faction. It will be harder if someone's going off on their own and doing something separate, right?
True.
Yeah, the problem with like having our weapons sanctified is that they're not of good quality. At least for the melee ones.
Yes, you would need a new one that is of sufficient quality. And it's like 500 for sanctifying a weapon. And yeah, like so like a normal mono sword, that's reasonable. It like getting to like a good chainsword with sanctify, that's probably a bit much unless you do exceptionally well on making it happen.
And just a good chainsaw would already be pretty good.
Well, yeah. The planetary governor, like his forces would have access to like squad level heavy weapons though, like things that are not even in this book that might be say from only war, like a proper missile launcher or a disposable anti-air missile launcher with a guidance system, like a Stinger or something. And one of the interrogators is embedded in the steel guard. So, if you wanted to... Although I don't think anyone has launcher and heavy weapon training, but I'm just saying, right?
I did get the launcher training.
You did get the launcher, but not necessarily the heavy training, right?
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I doubt the Steel Guard has good equipment. Looking at their picture, they just looks like some tactical LARPers with shitty ARs.
What is with this AI discrimination? Although I'm pissed at AI, it give me that condescending, maybe it's time to move on to a different topic when I try to get it to feed me a Damon host picture that was appropriate to the description I got when I generated it in the book. It made me mad. It really did. Also, for your Chimera, you can decide... Well, let's see, how big a convoy are we talking about? Honestly, it's gonna probably be 5 or 6 Chimeras. You have 3 Inquisitorial cells, the Interrogators and the Inquisitor, and 20-30-ish Guardsmen. For the we're gonna say that you're in charge of one chimera. For the roles
Fair.
you can't fill, you're gonna have some generic guardsmen. And of course, the Baron sitting in the turret because he's gonna be living out of your chimera and he is coming along.
Yeah, we need a commissar guy with a sword on top of the chimera hatch. It's classic.
You can choose what your turret weapon and your hull mounted weapon for the chimera is. Based on your preferences as well.
Okay, guys, let's take something anti-tank. What do we have?
While you weren't here, if you do decide to try and get equipment out of the Steel Guard, they would be the ones that have like the squad level heavy weapons, including anti-armor ones, like proper missile launchers, stuff that's in the like a guardsman book, right? Like the only war system. So stingers, javelins, shit like that.
Mhm. Okay, so let's. Sorry, guys, I'm like extremely overworked and exhausted. So let me do one thing, and then you will somehow get yourself guardsman equipment. So I want to get Ecclesiarchy blast bolt pistol.
Okay.
This seems reasonable. It will cost 1,000 thrones or something.
Like the bolt, like with ranged weapons, it's not the weapon itself that blasts, it's the ammo. So you'd get like a bolt pistol if this works out with blast ammo.
Yes, so it's like 600 then.
Something like that. Well, the bolt
So
shells
which
themselves cost a fair bit, but yeah, like it's doable. It's doable.
now which training should I take? I mean, which role should I make?
Well, we need to decide if you are doing this individually or if you're all going for Ecclesiarchy stuff as a group. This will affect the difficulty. And then
I
it's
think
gonna
it's
be like
better
a
to.
group check.
I
Okay,
think it's
guys,
better to do as a
do you
group.
need something from Ecclesiarchy?
Yeah, I think everyone needs at least more blast ammo. Like I could do with a blast sword, so I'm not useless in combat. Dan has a bunch of weapons that he could get some blasted shells.
Mm,
Actually, do you want a blast monosword or?
Sure, if we can go Ecclesiarchy, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
actually, I think I can bless a chain axe as well.
Now, blasting chain weapons, it's more expensive because it needs to be good quality. And then blast on top of that.
No,
So
I mean I will just bless the existing one.
we can't blast
It's
the
not
ones
good
we have.
enough quality, and
Yeah.
it's a little more involved than doing 5 minutes of Kalima over the weapon. You have
Okay.
to spend like a week etching it with holy sigils.
It needs to be a good quality melee weapon to be able to be sanctified.
Washed in the tears of 100 virgins, etched with holy salts from planet such and such. It has to be like, proper cultist shit. Now, the consensus seems to be to go for the Ecclesiarchy.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know what I want. What I want them to do to the Psyker. So, you have an excellent inn and you've established yourselves as servants of the Ecclesiarchy, and no one knows what you did to that poor priest. So, all in all, you're in good position to do this. I will give you plus 30s on this roll. I will let Severus go with Inquiry. because A, he's shit at everything else, and B, someone needs to figure out which ecclesiarchs actually have ready to go blessed blades, blessed ammo, etc.
I mean, I can do inquiry.
Yeah, but you have things
To
like
ha-
charm.
Yeah, I have
I
better rules.
have charm.
I assume you do. Like, I don't think anyone else does.
I have both inquiry and charm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're
Cerberus
the only
does
one
not.
with charm. So you should be the one rolling charm.
Go ahead then, we'll do these one at a time. Okay, you are definitely able to track these stuff down. Henrik, I will give you a choice. Command or charm or barter, which are ultimately all the same to you, would all be appropriate. Is there anything else I'm willing to let you use? If you can tell me how deceive might be relevant, I might allow deceive, but I need a story reason to why this would work better than charm or command when you're already coming from the Inquisition.
No, there won't be a story. So barter, charm, or command.
Yes.
Everything on 53.
Yeah, just choose one. The one your heart says the best one.
Yeah, like whichever you
Okay.
think fits best to how you want to approach this.
Okay, let's go with charm.
Okay? Plus 30.
That's an 83, so pretty
Why
reasonable.
would you try to jinx it? Nyaxi, how many talents do you have that are useful for improving your melee fighting?
Let me count. Swift attack. Ambidextrous, I guess.
Okay, do you actually have 2 weapon fighting or do you just have ambidextrous?
I still have to pick it up. It's kind of expensive.
Okay, so we're gonna say that, oh, you have jaded. We'll apply that as well. And you have lightning reflexes, which is also kind of like don't get stabbed thing. So we'll call that 3 talents plus 5 for each on top of the plus 30. The Ecclesiarchy wants to make sure that if they're handing over their blessed blades, they're gonna be in good hands.
Okay.
And yeah, weapon skill test.
So with a plus 45.
Yes. Okay. And then there's the Psyker. Do you promise to renounce Satan and all his works? Do you promise to worship the Emperor and be loyal to his degree? Have you ever caused a war phenomena, you fucking heretic? Roll toughness with plus 30.
Oh, that's a shit roll for me.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of you.
Fuck, I have osteoporosis. Don't do this, no.
Brace siege! Fuck off! Fuck off! It burns! Okay. You may choose to leave it like this.
Yeah, I will. Everyone just gets the sword and equipment.
No, this is a
Jeremiah.
good thing. You're
Yeah, Jeremiah just gets kicked while everyone is just negotiating and talking.
Oh, there's a whole lot of ceremony. You are tested in the cathedral for 3 days. And the others are told that the Psyker, like any witch, is weak in the faith and unreliable. Watch him carefully. Should you see that the handle of the holy weapon starts to burn him, execute him immediately. Okay. So.
Guys, I'm sorry, I have to take 5 minutes leave again. There is another task for me. Just people can't, like, let me
Okay.
Understandable. Just kill them.
Wow. Okay. So
Where's
let's
the
tally
next
it out. You are 13 extra degrees of success above. Oh, I should switch the thing. So, two good quality blessed mono swords. How generous should I be? Let's go with a full clip of 18 shells for the shotgun. And a bolt pistol with a single clip of blessed bolt shells. And an extra clip of like normal bolt ammo. You can add the bolt pistol to the group thing, like Matt can pick it up when he gets back. And
What good quality does to a sword?
+5 to hit.
So,
I'm not sure if it increased damage, but it was +5 to hit.
Only best increases damage, unfortunately.
Okay. And for the memes, the most exquisite of artifacts. They open a golden coffer and show it to you. A single frag grenade with every section of the pineapple etched with holy sigils to the Emperor. Behold! A holy can grenade.
okay, cool. What's where would I need to have books on only war to find stats for vehicle weapons, correct?
The vehicle weapons are like in the handout in the Discord chat. I posted it for.
Yeah, I think the most anti-vehicle one you can put on a Chimera is the autocannon.
Yes. Although the multi-laser is almost as good. Or well, it's not. It's still good.
Okay, I was like trying to figure out the comparison between multi-laser and autocannon. In like, I'm a Chad and I just opened the Lexicanum to see the possible 40k builds for Chimera.
Yeah, like I foresaw this moment happening. That's why I posted it in this podcast. Okay, I'll be right back. Discuss among yourselves. Like we're missing Matt anyway, so.
Cringe. There should be the option for a twin-linked heavy bolter, because if you're the Chimera main weapon, if it's a bolter, it's actually two heavy bolters on the top, and there's the version with a twin-linked.
About a flamer though. Burn them away.
I think our secondary weapon should be a flamer. But for primary...
Right.
The
So
multi-laser only does 5 shots. But yeah,
I
you
have a
got it,
question.
your bolter and a clip of holy shells.
Yeah, that was the question. Did I receive it or not?
Yes, we all got it. And you got instructions to execute the Psyker if his sword starts burning his flesh.
Okay. So I get a bolt pistol then.
Yes.
Yes, you
Okay.
do. Single clip of normal ammo and single clip of blessed ammo. So you'll also have something you can shoot at normies.
Mm-hmm. That's not a lot of ammo though.
Bolt ammo is expensive and hard to get, yes.
Just make the shots count.
Yeah, don't miss, bitch.
No pressure.
And then you need to decide who gets the holy hand grenade. We have discussed this, and we've already established that Imperium grenades come in one size fits all, so the drone grenades can also be fitted into the underbarrel grenade launcher. So that's one option. But personally, I prefer to give it to Heinrich because he has proven to be excellent with grenades.
Yes, he has good experience, that's true.
And he's also the priest. Who else should
True.
wield the hand grenade?
Thou shalt pull the pin and count to the count of 3. Not to 2
It's just
shall
good
you
synergy.
count, nor to 4. 5 is right now. Fuck, I should have included a bunny daemon. Oh well, next time. But yes, the ecclesiarchy, well, yeah. We're gonna say that it's about a week of delays of trying to pull everything together and doing research, etc, etc, etc. And you spend 3 of those days in various rituals and blessings. They give the Psyker to the Flagellants, which is why he had the time that he did. And then, I guess what really matters here is Forbidden Lore Warp or Forbidden Lore. I think this is straight up demonology in this case.
Yeah, sadly don't have demonology.
Oh, you're busy with something else. I'm gonna roll for the people in the who have useful stuff to see if what they can figure out. I guess Otto gets to roll Heresy one more time. And Mauger. Let's go with Charm, I guess. See if he can get anything extra on top of everything. Everything, the AI puts everything in power armor the moment you mention 40k, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, most of the artwork is just power armor.
Okay, and yeah, just looking at this guy, you know what? Overhead flights. Let's see if Jock discovers anything. He does not. Okay. So, actually, I will give the Psyker one free roll for Cynicians with +20. And this is the things that you're picking up over the week.
Cynicians +20.
Yeah, there's always that like, oh no, the ST is giving me bonuses to Cynicians. That's bad. Okay. It's like that feeling when you're when you're walking in the ocean, right? And you don't really notice it until you realize that your ankles are cold, that like the water has gone out a bit, right? It's kind of like that feeling where like there's this slow inrush of power across the planet, where everywhere the materium almost feels like it's receding and pulling to a point. and you feel that presence which you felt like 2 or 3 times before. The large presence in the world that seems to hover near this world. You can almost sense a feeling of eagerness as it is gathering and following the tide.
Yeah,
Pulling itself together.
I informed the Inquisitor that a psychic tsunami is going to happen.
Are you sure, Lord Vader? I have sensed no such thing. Okay, I'm probably
Maybe it's
gonna...
because I was in contact with the...
You what,
I got
Rose
closer.
Plasma Pistol?
Maybe because I got closer to the entity before and I already felt it. Maybe it's trying to just...
Okay, I'm
fool
gonna
me.
count the fate points of the interrogators for this entire last section without like resetting them, right? I will reroll that because 95 is ridiculous. Okay, there we go. So, you finally gather on the Rogue Trader ship. The Inquisitor has recently arrived from the planet. And he has that haggard, like, frenzied nerd who hasn't slept for 3 days look. Like he's running on pure fucking amphetamine. It's far more dangerous than you realize. The fools have begun a grand ritual. The planet is in grave danger. We must strike now.
Right. Yeah. If only we already had a Navy battalion's weeks before ready to destroy the planet like someone wanted.
What? What? Always you are there, questioning my decisions, undermining me. Almost as if you sought to delay me. No, you won't get your wish. We will strike now and we will strike down the enemy.
Let's kill them all.
Actually, this is an important question. The Inquisitor has been in the good books. So, oh yeah, that's 4 more brand new points of insanity. I'm just gonna add those to his sheet. He's just like looking at orbital pictures as like you're loading into the transport. No, can't you see it? The moss, it has moved. It has moved, it's forming sails, don't you understand? We're almost too late. Move! So, what do you want your Chimera loaded out with? Autocannon and Flamer or Heavy Bolter?
I think Flamer. We are doing our duty to purge heretics, so I think we need a Flamer.
Heavy Bolter will be better against anything that's not like literally swarming the Chimera itself. Flamer is better against the Moss.
Yes. I think Flamer.
Alright. Then Flamer it is. You can make a note somewhere on the placeholder sheet for the Chimera. And, well.
I'll put on mutations. It's mutated auto cannon. And
put it in weapons so people can see the range and damage. Because this might come up.
Cringe.
So, the entire way down, the Inquisitor, he has that twitchy look in his eyes. Like, he's almost manic. And, like, the entire way down, he's just praying to the Emperor, and you hear snatches like, not too late. Not this time. Emperor, blessed be your works. Not this time. I'm coming for you. Not this time, not this time. So, you know, he's had a fun week and a frustrating few months trying to track this asshole down. No. At one point, you see him notice something on his wrist, almost like looking for the first time, and just presses his thumbprint onto a black metallic pad. It beeps, he presses a button on the side, and suddenly you feel the full power of his now not limited psychic potential wash over you. He takes the limiter off and puts it in one of his pockets. And short while later, you are at base camp at the edge of what used to be the capital of this planet a while back, and you can see in the picture the buildings covered in moss. Imagine that much moss times about 10. It's like mounds of red moss that have sort of depressions in them where windows are, but they are like at least the lower buildings are completely covered. And in the distance there is a strange effect where the buildings seem to shimmer and they almost look intact and still functional, even lived in. But those are the ones that are at a distance. Like, you know, the ones up close look like they do. And through the shimmer you occasionally catch glimpses of the abandoned, true state of affairs. But there's definitely something weird going on with the visual representation of things. And the higher buildings, the moss doesn't seem to like heights much. So the buildings that are maybe 10, 20, 30 stories tall, the top floors are almost completely free. There's just moss like... It starts to thin out maybe 5 floors up.
Weird. That only happens in buildings? Like if there is a hill next to a building, the hill will be covered in moss and the building top floor not? Or is height in general?
Yeah, like the count seems to go from the ground as far as you can tell. Like it doesn't seem to like wind and open air as much, so hilltops are maybe a little more bare, but it seems to tolerate being high up on ground a lot more easily than on buildings.
It's like the planet itself, it's corrupted.
Back and stop fishing for exterminators. You mentioned that Inquisitor is just answers it. Yes, it is like the planet itself is corrupted. While you were Jeremiahing the ways of the Inquisition, I'm sorry to have doubted you. But I sent the orders, you see. I sent the orders. The Navy is coming. So I guess it's been a week since you encountered the rogue trader. Bacon, you're the one who cares the most. Roll a luck dice for the speed of the Navy's response.
Good.
Okay. So it's been a week. You went right after the party. Okay. Yeah, the Navy is on their way. Some ships are pretty much immediately diverted. Now, something I require from you. If you would, I need a code name for your cell. And I need to figure out a code name for the other two. Well, ChatGPT will surely have me.
A code name for a group.
Yes, for your inquisitorial cell of acolytes.
Helldivers 2. Kidding.
For cells of inquisitorial acolytes.
Okay, let's call ourselves Team A.
Sorry, fuck you.
Team C.
It's a reference from a movie, Team A. Because we just
we are
do a
not
lot
good
of
enough to
collateral
be.
damage.
We are not good enough to beat the Team A, or nor the Team B. We need to beat the Team C. Then we have C1, C2, C3, C4 to differentiate each other.
Okay. Hold on. Inquisitorial stuff. 2 other teams. Team Ironclad. Yeah. Heavy weapons and direct combat. So let's say that that's the team that has like 2 guardsmen in it, and one of them's a heavy. And what did I want to go for? Well, we're gonna call you Team Whisper. How about that? Because you are originally stealth and infiltration.
Edgy, but okay. Whisper 1, Whisper 2, Whisper 3, Whisper 4, yeah, not that bad.
And let's see. And Team Celestial. And let's go that they're the tech and vehicles. Let's say they're the ones who have like a pilot among them, that sort of thing. And like the lone tech acolyte that this inquisitorial group had. Something like that, vaguely. And that's why probably they survived once things switched to, you know, like direct combat and getting ambushed sort of shit, because they were more combat-oriented teams. And well, Team Whisper. If you want, you can decide on individual call signs. And that means that you do need to decide who is Whisper 1.
I mean, we go by the order on the character list.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you, Heinrich. You're Whisper 4.
Yeah, the highest numbered Whisper, so the leader.
Oh, it's like the Byzantium order of succession, I see. Okay. It's probably gonna be... Okay, marching order. It's probably gonna be Team Ironclad, then one of the Guardsman Chimeras, then the Inquisitor, then you, then Team Celestial in the back with the support vehicles. Like, they're probably gonna be dead last. And they, along with the second Guardsman Chimera, are gonna guard, like, the fuel truck, the supplies truck, that sort of thing. I think that sounds reasonable, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're, like, smack dab in the middle. Alright. Then you proceed in the city. It is slow going. Every half a kilometer or so, you have to stop and refill the heavy flamer on the front Chimera, because, oh boy, there's a lot of fucking moss even on the road, picking out like safe ways to go. And you know, full gas mask regiment. So it's not exactly a full ride, even though the chimeras themselves are sealable. Like, while the moss is in the air, while you're burninating your way through the countryside, like, the Inquisitor is not convinced that you're not going to have to stop for the night. He thinks it's likely, in fact. So you can take your gas masks off essentially when you stop for the night. And he is gonna share over like the private inquisitorial channel that effectively. Okay, so here's the mission, right? There is a grand summoning in process. That can't be allowed to succeed, right? That unacceptable. Fuck no, right? That being said, the target that he is hunting, he has killed him 2 times already at point blank range. There is some pact that this creature has made, that his masters from the warp whisk him away and resurrect him every time. Some aspect of the pact means that the location where he gets deposited after his resurrection is shared with the enemy that killed him. Some treachery woven in by whatever he made a deal with. The ultimate mission is to take this fucker and take him alive so he can be put into stasis while the Inquisition figures out how to end him permanently. He's not supposed to get away this time. The Inquisitor had a nap while driving in the Chimera, so he's a bit more lucid. He's gone from... he's upped his number of hours slept in the last 4 days from 3 to 5, so he's practically well rested at this point. But yes, that is the task. Killing the fucker won't do shit. That just moves the problem to another planet and you have to start over. Fuck you. I would have expected this from Nyaxi, but not from you. You are supposed to be the good kid.
I am supposed to be the weak kid, so... And it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. He's also gonna tell you to watch each other very, very carefully for signs of moss infection. He's not gonna... He just straight up tells you, like, you don't need to know the specifics, but the moss is involved in the ritual. anyone infected could jeopardize the mission. And if it's any of the ads, or if they resist, or if it's an acolyte and they resist being brought before him, for him to try and fix it, well, the ads just execute him on the spot, honestly. Fuck it.
Fair.
And I guess the next important question: where are you positioned in the Chimera? There is the turret. There is a top hatch where you can poke out and shoot with maximum freedom. There are like side gun hatches where you can just lean out and pew out. And then there's the front gun. And there's also the driver's seat, should one of you choose to drive. But I don't think anyone has drive military.
And drive military doesn't exist.
Okay, well, drive ground.
I have drive ground
Do you
vehicle.
want to be the driver?
I mean, I'm not bad at it. And I'm not good at shooting.
If you want
Okay,
to be the
well-
driver, you can drive. You can
Sure.
choose what positions you want.
Sure, then I'll try.
I'm gonna say it's the Baron and two more guardsmen that are in the Chimera with you.
I want to have an opposition because I'm horrible at shooting, so the other two should get the big guns or like use the sideboards to shoot their guns, and I just sit there waiting. I hope we get into melee range soon.
I will go in main gun. I have
Okay.
BS-42, so that should be enough.
Okay, and then, well, actually on the Flamers you don't roll ballistic skill, so either of you two can be on the Flamer.
What to roll
Okay,
on the
then I
flamer?
go on the front gun then.
What to roll on the flamer?
They roll to avoid getting set on fire with their agility, and they or there was something involved where they had to roll versus your ballistic skill in some way.
Well, if anything involves ballistic skills, I shouldn't be on there. But the anti-flamer is not the main gun. The main gun is a big tank turret. You should be on there.
Right.
Okay.
Like, and if you can take, like,
So which place have you chosen?
I have no place.
He's in the
Some
back.
shit at shooting.
He's using one of the gunner hatches to keep an eye on the surroundings.
No, I mean Flenda. Okay.
Well, I should go in the flamer, and you should get the autocannon.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get the big gun. No one's arguing about that. Enjoy. Pew pew pew.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, the stats for the gun are described on the Chimera character sheet. Like, you put the weapon there, you can either copy to your own or wherever. Use it to roll the damage.
Where is the Chimera?
It's under your character on the library.
Hmm.
Random intermission. I read very scientific research proving that silver is not the best material to make Warhammers in Dwarf Fortress.
What is then?
Steel.
That's a lie.
And
Steel
depending
is
on this,
the good weapon stuff.
depending on the situation, platinum might be better, but varies on like the target and the one wielding it. It can also be very worse than can be the worst weapon. Copper has a slightly better performance than silver.
All right. So I want everyone to make a single scrutiny, awareness, or senescence check.
Would I be able to get my +10 for using scrutiny because I got a buff now, enhanced senses?
If it's
From
sight, yes, absolutely.
Wait, could I have used my Auspex with this?
Yes.
Okay.
That does mean that you are leaning out with the aspects through the hedge, but yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, worse I die. Because Auspex is 30, makes a decent roll.
Okay.
Wow, I have a critical success. Surprising.
Well, it's not quite critical, but it is a success.
Yeah.
Nexi,
Yeah,
awareness
for
scrutiny,
criticals,
or
it's within 5.
Okay.
yeah, awareness or scrutiny. You don't have senescence. I won't insult your psychic abilities by insisting they exist. Okay, so Jeremiah is the first to realize something is off. Occasionally you get false signals from the aspects because the moss moves weirdly, gives off heat, it's a fucky thing. But you're starting to get more signals than normal from inside the buildings on the motion detector.
Yeah, immediately after, more signals than normal. I just communicate on the open channel. Here is Whisper 3 reporting increased movement activity on nearby buildings.
As you say that, looking out through the front, Severus notices on one of the buildings, a little ways ahead, one of the higher ones, maybe 12, 15 floors up, a brief glint as if from a scope.
Whisper 1 here. We got range tracking us 15 floors up.
Okay. The Inquisitor just walks over. Ambush. Prepare for combat.
I go inside the hatch and close it.
Okay. So this makes it not an unaware shot for this, and it doesn't let them get a full aim. Although actually, I'm gonna say no aim at all because it just jukes. How do I want to do this? Do I want to call it a short range? No, let's not even call it a short range because chimeras are like large as fuck. It's what, like plus 30 to hit normally?
Whatever massive is.
I think it is. Let's go with that. So from up ahead, as Leith, what are you doing as this order rings out? You're in the driver's seat. How do you position the chimera?
Do I have any information where the attack might be coming from relative to the camera?
Well, Jeremiah mentioned movement, so he was scanning out the sides, so probably on the sides, and Severus said that he saw like optics, and he's looking out the front.
Okay. Side and front.
Oh, these, by the way, neither of these are going for you.
Ah, okay.
So, like, it's not that bad. No, this second one was going for the fuel truck.
Fuck.
Goodbye, fuel truck, I guess. How are the guns positioned on the Chimera? Like, what would be the
Flamer
best?
is front only. The turret rotates 360, but it'll have trouble raising up high enough to hit like a nearby, apartment building's top floor. But the top floors seem relatively open from what you can tell, so any long lasses, hunting rifles, or any other long-range weapons you have will have an easy time hitting there.
Okay. Not sure what would be the best thing to do then.
Okay, so Leith is confused. We're gonna say that one turn passes, the ambush goes off, and you can make the decision based on more information. Fair enough? So
I mean, if they're coming from the front, the Flamer should be at the front, so...
you see Team Ironclad, the Chimera, turns towards the wall and slams into it on one side so that enemies can only come at it from fewer sides, and it sort of rotates to cover most of its back armor against that wall.
Okay, I'll try and imitate that, I guess.
Okay, does the Chimera have a maneuverability bonus +0?
It's +0.
Okay, we're gonna call that a flat drive check then. Okay, you imitate it. You accelerate for a second and you do the same thing on the opposite side of the street. So what you saw was that Chimera pull this maneuver off and a crack missile slam into and melt like a meter deep hole into the pavement where it was. And behind you, you hear an explosion and you feel a faint tinge of promethium washing through the gas mask's filters as, the wash from the fuel truck just gets blown into all the hatches you have open. And
That's not good.
from the surrounding buildings, you see people start stumbling out, with moss breaking directly out of their skin, holding various implements of murder, and it looks like someone has taken the opportunity to toss them a bunch of new handguns, because those at least look serviceable and reasonably new or newly cleaned. And this is where I reveal to you... Aha, I copied over the horde rules.
Oh no. I remember hating horde rules.
So, if I could drag this out to be larger. So you're pressed up against the wall here and you have a bunch of people stumbling out, coming for you, while somewhere, someone on a top floor, someone is busy reloading their bazooka to take another shot at the convoy. Or two fire teams, since there were two shots coming in from two different angles. So I think the best thing to do here is for you to place yourselves on the Chimera and roll into initiative individually. Will this work? Looks like it did. Excellent.
Huh?
And I'm gonna say that have an action to move between stations inside the Chimera. Seems reasonable, right? Pop open new hatch, poke out. Yeah, that seems like half action.
My roll is wrong.
So one of the good things about Horde rules is that some of the things you have are extremely good at it, like a flamer. So 30, that's, what's the range? 30 meters, 1/4. 1/4 of the weapon's range rounding up, so 8 plus 1d5. So a hit from the heavy flamer will torch like 10 of these fuckers. And essentially the way the Horde works is you keep each hit you land on the Horde, that would get past the armor anyway that they're wearing, kills at least one member of it. When there's enough members lost, the Horde has to test to not break. If it breaks, it scatters and is harmless. So yeah, right now it's the initial round after the thing. Who's not on the thing? Heinrich, you're not on the Chimera. Drag yourself out and initiative yourself.
Wait a minute. Here it is. Sorry. I don't see myself in turn order.
Yeah, because you need to attach it to your token. You need to drag your token out onto the map, and then you need to select it and roll initiative.
I've tried rolling initiative, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, sometimes it's broken.
I'm
Even
rolling
if you have a-
custom, and I receive an error.
Yeah,
I
click
roll
from AG to add to the tracker and then manually roll it.
from
It's what I do.
AG.
Yeah. If you have your character selected, then you roll initiative on the from AG button. It will add to the turn order, and then you
Okay, just
manually roll.
11.
And as I'm basically doing nothing on this combat, I'm going to grab some coffee. Be right back.
Okay, fair enough. Leith, you're up first. Keep in mind, the Chimera is a weapon, and it's massive, so I will let you roll Operate Drive with plus 30 as an attack using the Chimera, and we'll count it as a melee attack to crush the enemy before you, should you choose to use it in that way. You have a tracked vehicle, and these fuckers do not appear to be wearing armor. They are armed with handguns and knives. They are just a mass of diseased flesh.
I mean, would that like free up the side of us that is currently not accessible?
Well, yes, you would advance away from the wall. That is certainly true.
I'm not sure. Not right now, maybe. I want to give them a good shot at whatever they're gonna shoot at. Like the others, I mean.
You can you delay this? You can delay to the end of the order after Cerberus if you want.
Yeah, sure. Delay after Cerberus.
Then we are at Heinrich. You have an autocannon. The autocannon is massive overkill versus a fleshy body. I will give extra hits. Actually, we're going to do it simply. Autocannon hits count twice as much because it's gonna, splatter the first one and kill the second one when you hit someone.
I have a question. Where are those guys with grenade launchers? Are they on the map?
They are effectively 200 meters away in one of the nearby higher buildings.
Can they attack the convoy?
Absolutely, once they reload.
So I think I will attack them.
Okay. They are high enough up that your heavy gun can't raise to hit them, but you can attempt a shot with a long las.
So it's a tall building.
It definitely is. They are not sitting in the middle of a mast. They're not suicidal.
Yeah, 15 floors up is still pretty high.
I mean, if it is 200, 300 meter off, and tanks usually can rotate their cannon up 15 degrees, it's usually should work, I think.
They're about 200 meters away, and this is the Imperium tech. I use
Okay,
this,
it's like
it's
it's like shitty Soviet. Like
exactly.
it needs 8 degrees.
They used an old tractor blueprint to build their main battle tank.
Should I or should I not? And
I mean, let's see. Let's go for one of the more stupid Soviet tanks. What's the name of the one with the big tall turret?
do you know how much it narrows it down?
No, the very fridge tall. I think it's something 90 K90. No, not K.
T90.
It's a very old one. Like remember playing World
This
of
team
Tanks
has
and seeing.
decided that for this engagement, the tank is not currently in a position to hit it with the main turret. If you drove back a ways down the street to get a beat on it with the main turret, I would allow you to do it. Leith can put the tank in the reverse and back up to give you a shot with the main gun.
Okay, I'll do that once I get to it.
That is definitely an option I will allow. You can just start lobbing autocannon shells onto the floor where the missile came from.
Thank you. Leaf, here's the plan. Can I
How?
let Leaf
They're
up
200
first,
meters.
and then how to explain? Can I delay my turn a bit after Leaf's turn?
Sure. And I need
Just
to roll
this.
these guys in, actually.
Yeah, because those guys with grenade launchers are actually threatening.
Okay, so you go on 6 then. Jeremiah. Wait, no.
I can't do anything. I just sit there thinking, oh boy, I hope my friends with the tank can't do anything.
You can
And they just
you can use your last pistol to start killing off horde members. They're not armored.
Right. Yes. Yeah, they're horde. They may be shootable.
They're very shootable. They're if you deal 4 damage, one of them dies.
Okay. Do I have penalties for Tango? For using the ports?
Oh no, they're meant for people to lean out with las rifles.
Okay. So
In fact,
aim.
you're in a target-rich environment, so it's plus 30 for the size of the horde.
I can shoot one of them.
You can semi-auto and just pew pew. Oh, you want to use the fancy gun? Sure. You reduce
I have that or a compact las pistol. That's everything I have. Sorry, I hit.
That is very much a hit, and one of them drops dead. Severus.
Okay. I don't think. Would I be in range of the flamer?
They are
Don't
coming
think
out
so.
of the buildings all around you and surrounding the tank. I'd say you're in range for the flamer.
Then burn.
Okay. So 8 plus 1d5 has... Well, is Severus excited or horrified by what he's about to do?
Of course excited. Have to channel Beavis.
Okay. You dreamed of this.
Creatures.
You never thought you'd get to be part of the crowd control squad.
Manual roll or?
Yes, 1d5 plus 8.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay. You char 10 of them instantly. They are leg on. And then it's those guys' turn. Oh, did I not? Well, I guess I should add... No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Fuck me. Why do I suck so much? As... Well, who is even visible?
With a 10-degree turret elevation, we need to be at 255 meters to shoot a target on the 15th floor of a building.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say that like Chimera turrets are optimized for the pressing down, not up, because they are aiding infantry and being able to hit down into the trench next to you is more important than being able to hit up.
Yeah, going 10-degree ups is being much more 10 focused than going down. 10 degrees is almost nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that makes sense. And it's gonna have to be a cold shot either way. Stubbs is probably safe because he's behind a heavy flamer. Leaf has to see out. Jeremiah has to see out. Heinrich is probably looking through the optics of the main gun. So, Stubbs and Heinrich roll luck dice, but you're rolling for guardsmen. Leith and Jeremiah roll luck dice. Highest wins a prize.
Ooh, I like prizes.
Oh shit.
Come on, Nyax, stop stealing my prize.
Okay. Yes, and that's a minus 20. No, minus 10 because accurate. Oh. What's the front armor of a Chimera? That's 30 something. It's exactly 30.
Yeah, that's 30, yeah.
What's fair, like 40% of that as armored glass for the little window the driver uses? So like 12 extra armor for this hit? I think 12 extra armor is fair, right?
Okay. Okay, that's 5 damage.
Okay. Then that's 5 damage as something manages to hit the armored window at the front, leaving a perfect bullet hole and grazes the side of your neck. That's it. That's their turn.
Okay, I'm gonna pull back the Chimera to try and give us a shot on them.
Okay. Make a drive check. This is... You need to rotate a bit, but it's relatively easy. It's a tracked vehicle. Call it a drive plus 20 to see if you can make enough distance quickly enough.
I'll re-roll that, I think. Oh my god.
Okay.
Then it's my turn, I guess.
Yes. You can...
So
It's a
I
bare
have...
failure, but I'll say it's marginal, right? So I'm gonna give you a minus 10 on the hit.
But what will be my... So I will hit on ballistics, minus +0 for range,
Yes.
minus 10 for being too close.
And
That is a...
if you semi-auto, that's another plus 10 for semi-auto. And you can take a half aim, right? Or can you not with semi-auto?
Yes.
I don't remember with this system, was semi-auto full or half?
I mean, I'm using optics, so it's sort of an aim in this case. Okay, half aim, middle range, semi-auto. That's stop.
So we're gonna say that they don't have things to hide, muzzle flash, that sort of thing. So now you have a pretty good idea of where the guy that is... Actually, no, you have optics. You can see one guy reloading his bazooka, trying to shove a new missile in and finishing reloading on this turn. And you see the other one just pull back the bolt and aim down at your Chimera again.
I'm shooting 3 shots into guy who is try to shoot at our camera.
So the sniper?
No, like the autocannon. It has right to fire 1, 3.
Yeah. No, which target do you want to go for? The missile guy or the rifle guy?
Yeah, there is a sniper and
Missile guy. Fuck sniper rifle. Your armor.
Alright.
But I never used semi-auto before. I have 3 more shots. I mean, 2 more shots or something.
The degrees of success you get determine how many of the shots hit targets.
Okay.
These two, they're standing like next to 2 different pillars, like they're spread out a bit because they're not that stupid. But they can't really tell that you're aiming directly at them, so they can't really dodge either. Like 200 meters to get an accurate read on who exactly and at what point it's gonna fire. Like you can't really see that, right? So the autocannon shot hits the target in the lower body and evaporates one of his hips. I'm not even gonna make you roll for damage.
No, come on. Make him click the button.
Click the button, damn it! What are
the
you
damage
waiting for?
31 damage. Penetration 6.
Well,
He's
roll
dead.
to confirm. That's a righteous
No.
fury, maybe.
Oh, it's any
part
dice,
of the
right?
base damage dice. Go, do it.
Yeah. Yeah, roll the 100. You need a 52.
Confirms.
It confirms. Roll another d10.
You kill him very good.
And in case of some crits, it can actually matter because some of them do affect the people around you.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. Like, one side of this guy's like you press the thing, and you just see a faint red mist hanging in the air when the sight restabilizes on the spot you were aiming for. It seems that the gun was like you took a -10 because you kind of had to time it with a slight rocking of the Chimera as it was settling in its new position to just get a tiny bit of extra elevation. But the target is gone. There will be no missile shot from that fire team. And then, cult fanatics. Who is exposed? Well, no aim. These are effectively point blank. They are at this point crawling all over the tank. This is for Leith. They ping off the armor. None of them manage to hit, or not enough of them hit the armored window to get anything through, even remotely. This is... Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way, because this is the more based way to do this anyway. Would you like to try and dodge Jeremiah? As they are trying to use their shivs and rusty knives to chop at your arms as you're shooting at them.
Yes, I would love to try to dodge. Can I try to parry them?
Actually, no, come to think... I'll allow a dodge, like normal you can't with horse, but you have a hatch to hide behind. You can sort of pull in so they can't get at you. Parry doesn't really work because there's like a dozen of them trying to chop at you.
That's almost 1 in 3 chances. Hey, 1 in 3.
You managed to avoid the scraping knives. And let's see, real quickly. How the guardsmen are doing. Where would that's a body hit, so that's armored. Side armor is tough enough that the Chimera takes the impact. Like, few bits of shrapnel make it through the hatch as bullets are pinging everywhere, but they're fine. And the important question. The Baron, who was at the top hatch and who is laying about with an autogun into the crowd. Will Leith lose her lover?
I sure hope so. Apparently not yet.
None may approach him. Okay. And a proper chance for everything to go tits up because the Inquisitor is done fucking around.
Bio lightning question mark?
Yes, actually.
It would be very fun to deal with this horde if I could do my fire powers. Sadly, couldn't buy yet.
So he's going like you see, like those of you who are in position to see, like just like in the middle of the street, he pops out of the top hatch of his Chimera, clutching something around his neck, and just like with one hand reaches towards the sky, pulls down lightning and just lays about in the crowd with it, frying people as he goes. And with hordes it's different. It's based on psychic powers. Will hit the number of times equal to the psi rating used. Yes. And even psychic powers that do not inflict damage can potentially scatter a horde if the right conditions are met. But yeah, like he's just like call down lightning and yeet it into the crowd, like grabbing it out of the sky.
So you're telling me if I just poke my head and do the fear rating thing, they might be scared and break out?
They might if they're affected by fear. But that is the turn. We're back at top. Jeremiah.
No, there's only one thing that Jeremiah can do. He shoots another guy with the pistol. Like, one down, like 50 to go. Easy. And now they are point blank, right?
Well, they keep chasing you and gathering around you, so yes, they are absolutely point blank.
Okay, so actually I'm going to do a semi-auto shot. I'm actually going to find if later I find if semi-auto you actually need to, you can aim or not. Let's consider I can, because I'll hit it anyways.
Plus 30 for size. Oh yeah, that's 3 hits.
Rate of fire 2, so that's 2 hits.
Okay, you fried 2 of them.
Pew, pew. Oof, almost didn't get the second one.
Oh,
Good thing minimum damage is enough.
Actually, the second one wouldn't be enough. They're tough fuckers.
But you said I needed a 4.
Yeah, I lied. Pray I don't lie further.
Well, then I want to do...
Sheet, but like they don't have armor, it's toughness.
Ayo.
I want to at least do 20. Yeah, really critical then. He might have a grenade on him and explode and kill his friends.
You know what? Roll to confirm. If you confirm, I'll give you an extra kill.
No, I confirmed.
Oh, you did.
Rolled. It's 20.
No, absolutely. Take an extra kill, sure. You know, like in Deadpool, where I don't have that many bullets, so you're gonna have to share. You make 2 of them share.
I can only kill 17 more.
Severus.
I suppose they're still swarming me and in range.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm obliged to keep burning.
Alright. If you press up in the chat, it will summon your last command, by the way. Okay, you torch 11 of them. It's the heavy flamer that's doing most of the work. Oh, I will say, at this point, you're gonna need to rotate the Chimera in order for the heavy flamer, or you're gonna need to reverse a bit further in order for the heavy flamer to be able to hit more of them next turn, because the ones in the front are all dead.
Sure, I'll do my best with that one once it's my turn.
Okay, so it's their turn.
What?
Yeah.
They have initiative 5.
That's the
So I should
cultists,
have...
not the bounty hunters. The sniper is still alive.
Oh. Oh yeah, sorry. They have initiative 8.
Well, you're kind of directly facing towards him, so Leith is the one that's in a good position to be shot at.
If he hits again, I'm gonna need some healing.
Don't worry, it's completely safe to use psychic powers during this fight, as we saw with the Inquisitor. You won't be corrupted by Demon Moss.
You hear a ping! You see a bullet spinning in midair rapidly fly past the armored window where it bounced off the hull. They missed. Leith.
Okay,
You can reverse automatically as I would say honestly, like as a half action, you can take a short move back, put the guns in the proper position to keep firing.
Okay, I'll do that.
And then you have a half action left. You could get out of the seat where people are shooting at you, for example.
But where would I go?
I don't know. The world's the world is yours.
Hmm.
Oh, speaking of, actually, let's see how much the Baron is doing. Yeah, he's excitedly firing into the crowd and hitting nothing important with his autogun on full auto. He's just like brrrr, brrrr.
I know. What if we have to rotate the camera again? Someone should be at the steering wheel, I think.
Okay.
Stick it out here for now. Maybe next turn, if we get rid of the bounty hunters, I could drive the camera into the crowd.
Heinrich.
I shoot at the sniper.
Okay.
I forgot.
Understand modifier this time.
Yeah, no -10 this time. You're just within normal range.
Okay. Using autocannon, half aim, middle range, semi-auto, rate of fire, modifier
Yeah,
0.
I just found it a thing. Yes, semi-auto is a full action as well, so you have to reroll that. You don't get to aim and do a semi-auto.
It's impossible.
Well, for
Yes.
this combat, we're gonna continue allowing aims for it because we've already.
I spend the fate token and reroll.
All right. It's real
Oh, he got the
convenient
fuck.
finding that when he gets a 99 bacon. We're gonna wait till end
I-
of combat to apply the rules.
I actually didn't sit in 99. I was looking at the other. I was looking at the
I'm
PDF
sure you
as he
didn't,
was
but
reading.
it's real fucking convenient.
Okay. So for that, does it mean I get 2 extra hits?
You do. So
Yes.
Heinrich just aims at him, sees him reload, is like, no, you motherfucker. You just see the hit go in, take off the arm that's holding the sniper rifle, vaporize it, goes in. Hit goes in the body, rips out his heart and his chest, leaving a ragged hole in the center of his torso, and then vaporizes his other arm with the last hit.
So that's 59 damage.
No, roll to confirm. You have a crit on that.
D100.
Yes.
You need a 62. Okay.
D10.
That's...
Okay. The Emperor is pleased with your efforts. And the fire team that was focused in your general direction is gone. Meanwhile, Team Celestial is busy clearing the ambush fire team that was towards the back. And the Mindclad and Inquisitor are clearing the, rest of the hordes. Now, the cult fanatics. Ooh. The horde is starting to look rather ragged. Point blank. Do you feel lucky, Leith?
I mean, I hope I'm lucky.
55, that's a body shot, which means the full armor is in the way. You know what? We're not gonna shoot at Jeremiah. Fuck that. No. No aim, point blank, standard. No extra stuff. They are gonna shoot at the Baron. Roro. Roro.
Nah, it was just not meant to be for him, I'm sorry.
So he's very fat.
Mm.
So we're gonna call it a toughness of 40. Because the lard keeps the vital organs safe. And he's wearing guard flak armor, although bits of him are sticking out around the edges where, you know, he's a bit wider than he used to be in his guard days. So that's a soak of 8. Reduced by 2. So that's a soak of 6, that's 13. Let's see how much health the Baron had to begin with. 10. He's 3 into criticals, but he's not a named NPC with a sheet as such, even though he's technically named. Bacon, it is up to you. Should you heal the Baron with your psychic powers, he shall survive.
Of course, I mean, he's going to marry my friend. He needs to be alive.
Okay, new turn, Jeremiah. The Baron slides, covered in bullet holes, into the, like, down from the hatch into the center of the Chimera.
I'll just check my psych rating is 2, so yes, let's... Could try to do the invocation thing, right? It's like half an action.
Yes, you are
And
in the
healer...
central
Oh no,
chamber of the Chimera.
healer...
So...
Healing is a full action, so I can't do
then,
incantation.
Yeah, you would have to wait a turn.
So
But,
let's
yeah,
do
like...
psi rating 2. No extra modifier.
This is
And
where
the
he
7.
rolls become a Daemon host.
No 9s, I got an 88. Good result, but wrong Chaos God. So
That's
every...
corn, right? 8 is corn.
Yes. Every... What's... healing, I don't have an extra for more rolls? Or is flat
You
on the
add
5?
your willpower bonus once. Unless you have something to add to minor psychic powers. If like
No, it's just checking the threshold for the power. I need to... Not sure if I copied everything. Because usually if you get enough
yeah,
over
not,
the threshold,
not
you
for
get enough.
healer.
No?
Not for healer. It's very limited. It's meant to force you to get the biomancy power if you want good healing.
Cringe. Yeah, so it's only 1d5. Enough. So he's back to 2 wounds.
You
Okay.
should have healed me with that, I would be at 0 wounds.
Make an awareness with a +10, Bacon.
Okay, I'm not with the Auspex anymore because I kind of dropped him.
This is to notice something important about the Baron while you're healing him.
Okay, so I'll reroll. That's important. To see that now he has moss under his skin.
You catch a glimpse of an orange line on one of his upper arms through one of the bullet holes as they close.
Need to put him down.
Yeah, and I just... here's Whisper 3. Their weapons and ammunition are corrupted with the moss. Don't get hit.
It looks like a deliberate line, not a moss infection.
Oh.
You can like pull it aside and catch a closer glimpse if you want to risk it. He probably won't notice in his pain.
Oh, okay. So he had like a mark or something, not he was shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm his doctor. I have the right to check the bullet wound.
Yeah. So you pull it aside, catch a quick glimpse. It doesn't seem like he noticed. And there is a winged chalice on his upper arm.
Yeah, you gotta put him down.
You got the tats.
Yeah, just batter him on the back, yeah. You're good. Go up there again.
For the Emperor! Starts climbing out the catch. Severus.
Alright, I guess I.
You are able to
position-
burninate the countryside, yes.
Yeah. Guess I need to.
Okay, that is 9. All right. Bounty Hunter. Well, let's see how well Group Celestial did. Yeah, they too managed not to get shot by a second missile. So that is excellent. Leith. The crowd is very thin. There's like maybe 8, 10 at most people around you. You can just try and hit a few of the remaining ones with the tank if you wish.
Sure.
Make a drive check. What did I say? Like plus 20, plus 30 for
It was
mowing?
plus 20.
Yeah, let's go with plus 20. The crowds are thinner, but okay. So Leith just like pulls back, turns slightly, second half of the action, slams on the gas. So like all the people that were on that one side are going under the threads as they rush madly towards the tank. Crunch, 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 crunch. And they are gone. Heinrich.
I open fire on the closest horde.
All right. You
I'm-
take
it seems
a
a bit
burst at some
half
of the
aim.
clumps. Short range, plus 30 for target
Not
size.
short range, not point blank. I mean, they're right next to us.
There's like 2 left, right next to you. You need to aim for the hordes that are swarming the other transports. And those are like. You backed up a ways, so they're like 50, 60 meters away now.
Okay,
But that
done.
is enough to kill like 6. Because we said like the big gun counts for double hits. And at this point, the hordes are reduced largely to a few stragglers, and despite being fearless, so many of them are gone that they are rendered ineffectual and the remnants are easily killed. Combat is over.
And what about the second horde? So
Well,
it wasn't a horde, it was snipers.
yes, exactly. The bounty hunters, there were 2 teams. Team Celestial cleared one, and you cleared the other with the autocannon. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bio break and get more coffee as well. Now it's a good point to grab more drinks, if anyone needs to.
I just say. So fucking.
Behold, I have returned. Okay, why the fuck is it telling me that my bitrate is fucked, even though it's supposedly making it through just fine at 6K?
Got a skill issue.
I have no fucking idea. I had OBS optimize this automatically. That might have been a mistake. Maybe I should still be running it at 4K. Okay, so I guess the question is, well, there's gonna be a brief pause while the group takes stock of its supplies, gets its shit together, etc. Some guardsmen got killed. You certainly unleashed a great deal of violence. So,
First opportunity I get, I will check who else on my group needs healing, and think that, oh, Leet is really wounded, and taking the opportunity, like close to the driver's place, far away, I just whisper, Leaf, I think your husband might be corrupted. He has one of those tattoos.
We need to report it to the Inquisitor.
you have like every permission to, like, the expected orders are to just kill the ads that aren't actually Inquisition immediately when you discover this, but killing the general that recruited the troops might warrant like going to the Inquisitor. So it's kind of up to you how you want to go about this.
I'm happy asking the Inquisitor in this case because this might affect troop morale.
I'm sorry, Naxi. It's only a 1.
And I'm lightly wounded still.
Okay. Yeah. I know what's gonna happen. The Inquisitor is, well, let's see if either of those castings provokes a problem. It does not. He's gonna heal you, Leith, and the Baron back up to full. And,
Thank you, Master.
Since you seem to be working great together and the Baron is exceptionally familiar with guard, regiments, etc., maybe he can glean something from the vaporized remnants of the fire team you killed. The 5 of you should go up to the building and clear out any enemy remnants there, and he trusts that you are skillful enough that none of you will fall in this endeavor.
Right, I understand that, yes. Oh, sadly there was one remaining. Oh, okay.
A suicide bomber! The general was thrown clear from the building and fell 15 floors.
No, he was a hero. He threw himself over a grenade to save us.
Yes, he did. A crack missile they launched at the party and he intercepted with his fat lard. Okay. Then. Sure. I'm gonna say that like one of you gets like a hand flamer to clear a path by hand, since you don't have any other way of doing this. And yeah. You are to investigate the location. And I actually have a picture I was thinking of using in a slightly different way, but I think this works excellently for this. As you slowly make your way up to the building to the open area where the... well, let me just put the remnants down. So... Bacon, feel free to add suitably large pools of blood around where they were vaporized by the autocannon.
Stop.
No, don't use the cat! What are you doing, you barbarian? I made with the paintbrush!
No,
On the side!
I just had to tell my cats to stop biting each other. They were annoying me.
So, you clear your path. How many people did each of you kill? Leith, I think it was like 6 or 7 with the tracks. 8 for Heinrich.
I killed 3.
3 for you, and Dan, you had like 30. So, willpower and toughness rolls. Plus 30 base. We're gonna call it like a -1 for each person you killed in this encounter. So, plus 22 for you, Heinrich. Plus 24 for Leith, let's say. And then you're rolling at a 0, you murderous bastard. And you only need to succeed one of these. So if you pass one, you don't need to roll the second one. And Heinrich and Severus need to roll toughness.
Was that a success, I think?
No.
Barely?
Barely a failure.
Well, that's a reroll.
I mean, what is your, like, the toughness also has the same bonus, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's better to you, if you have a good toughness, try the toughness first before, like, yeah, like, Heinrich passed, so maybe you can also pass on the toughness, and if you fail the toughness, you'll roll the toughness.
Yeah, it's not that much of a difference, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. I'm not tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I will reroll.
Uh-oh.
At least it's not
Okay.
a 6-degree failure.
Yeah, you... Yeah, it's weird. You know how when you're overexerted, your thoughts start to get scrambled a bit? You're kind of getting that vibe. Like you're a bit feverish, a bit delirious. Like you've pushed yourself too hard.
Yeah, worked too hard burning everyone. Was too much of a good time.
It got really hot by that gun. It must be heat exhaustion. So, you climb to the top. There are pools of blood everywhere. Or well, 2 very large pools of blood. And lots of chunky salsa. You can see the fresh marks on the concrete above where the rounds penetrated the bodies and hit the ceiling. And you may proceed as you wish for the moment.
Yeah, which body is less completely destroyed?
The one on the right had the missile. That one got hit only once.
Okay. Yeah, I just ask the Baron. Hey, like, can you identify anything about this missile launcher?
Okay. He's
Oh.
gonna go over and kneel down, take a look at the missile launcher, not even looking in your direction. He trusts you.
Yeah, like, maybe there's two enemies around. I'll stay behind you, take to give you cover. Just my sword ready.
Jeremiah's like, I'm sorry, little one. Okay, Jeremiah is keeping guard against more enemies. Okay. He's examining it, like, yes, this is a standard man-portable anti-vehicle weapon. I'm not very good against the Chimera head-on. They should have waited until both teams were behind us and fired then. But I guess they wanted to stop us in the middle of the horde. Really stupid. Oh, look, there's like a couple missiles still left here.
Okay, yeah, he identified it. I guess I should do it, right? Any bonuses for stabbing someone distracted in the back?
Plus 30 for someone unaware, I think.
Okay, so half aim, someone unaware, plus 5 because of good quality. So
Keep
45.
in mind he's wearing flak armor. If you want to make a cold shot for an exposed part, it's minus 20.
Like, is he wearing a helmet?
Well, yeah, he's not that heroic.
Cringe.
But like, there's an opening at the neck, so you could go for a neck chop while he's down there. So while you are watching this, like, you're kind of hanging back.
You know, I will also do it. Like, I will get my last gun, and I target the opened part on the neck, and I will try to shoot him at the same time.
Okay, this will be firing into melee.
And it will make noise.
I mean, it's a last gun. Like, of course, Remnant should have last gun.
No, they didn't. They had pistols and solid projectile weapons. And
So
knives.
that's how we do it.
Yeah,
So
like,
you want to
they
shoot
had.
him in the head?
Yeah, like, I kill him and they had a grenade. Sadly, we couldn't recover the body. It's too mangled.
Okay, I will
Something
take a
like
chain axe and I will wait with it near both of them.
Okay, so
So
you're
if
guarding it and still,
Yeah.
help.
I'm like guarding it just in case.
Okay.
So, let's see if it's right. Yes, that should be it. It's sanctified, so I should bypass his unnatural toughness from demon powers.
It does. Okay. He was fully healed. You bypass the armor. You deal 4 points of damage out of 10. He just grabs at his neck like ambush! Turns around and you just see the betrayal on his face when he sees you. He just raises a hand and like, first round, Snap out of it! He's possessed! Get him! How does the team react?
I hit him with the chain axe. I mean, the fat guy, like the general.
Yeah, no, like he's doing his best command voice, like he's trying to rally the troops. Snap out of it, troops! It's a demon trick. He's possessed. And you just chop him.
Yeah, he just sees the priest. Oh, the priest is going to save me. Wait, what?
Sees the jade axe raise. Wait, yes, save me. No.
Do I have half aim or bonuses? Or
I think you were near. I think you have to. You can take a charge.
Yeah, you can take a charge and you get a +10 for ganging up, but you don't get an aim.
so no aim,
Yes.
charge, and +10 from ganging up.
Yes.
Wolf.
I will roll this one. It's my second. Stop! I don't have to. I have a Blade Master trait, which means I have a free reroll every time I miss.
If you took that, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't even have to spend token. Okay, it worked out.
All
Click
right.
damage.
No.
I will.
Stop, the wrong one. It was the wrong one, sorry.
Chain
Yes.
axe.
I'm gonna say that
It was a sword.
he has like dodge train, but he has an agility of like 20. I think that's fair, right? Yeah, no, he doesn't dodge the chain axe. That is wrong. Chain axe should be tearing, so it should be. I'm gonna write in Discord chat how it should be for the damage.
Yeah, you roll 2 dice and you get the better one. So technically you should click
like this.
Yeah. Or you can manually click twice and choose the best one.
Yeah, exactly. Tearing is based like that. No,
That's 7.
That's
Yeah, sure.
11
It doesn't
pen to
matter.
war.
Yeah, 11.
So that's 11. Soak 6. That's 5. He's still hanging on.
How so? Oh, right, because his armor.
Yes, and the demonic, of course. Like the chain axe doesn't bypass that. So only Jeremiah's sword does.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Guess I also rush over and charge.
Okay. So Leith is charging. And
Plus,
yeah, go ahead.
for ganging up.
Mm-hmm.
That confirms. 19 pen to.
So, yeah, that will do it. You chop him mightily, and the hand which had reached into his belt and was about to pull the pin from a grenade as he realized that he was surrounded by traitors, flies off into the void, and he falls to the ground, dying.
Oh, and I just look. Oh, so sad that when he was investigating the missiles, one of them malfunctioned and exploded. Probably poor equipment that these guys stole from the Imperial Guard a long time ago, or maybe something scavenged from these ruins. I say that as I start looking for a grenade to tie to the missiles and explode everything.
As you are saying that, all of you start smelling burnt paper and heated metal. and you faintly hear snatches of conversation from down below as the guardsmen are exchanging commands and reporting on the situation with supplies.
White paper. Just to be sure, I would have Insanitions.
Roll Psyniscience. There is a psychic being approaching. It is not human.
Okay, guys, something bad is going. It's
Let's
coming here.
go into camera and focus fire its main cannon on this thing.
You would
Yeah,
have to climb down and make it back to the group.
Yeah, I would just fuck. Let's run, and I take a grenade from the
From
the guy.
Grenade.
No, not the home one, just a regular one, the one that the Baron was going to throw, and I just put the pin, like put it with him in the pile of missiles he was checking. I quickly get away and I just start. I'm detecting something from the warp, a presence, and then it explodes. Clearly, it wasn't me that exploded him. I was even reporting something. And oh no, the Baron exploded while checking the enemy missiles.
Okay. So, from below, you hear the Inquisitor walks back through the microbead. Roger that, I'm on my way. How do you wish to proceed? We're gonna say that this took like... You hesitated for a bit, then you did the thing with grenade. You've used up 2 turns so far. Whatever is approaching is getting closer.
I'll switch to the Sanctified Monosword.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get some cover. We can't escape, it's too close. We need to fight it up here with good positioning.
Guys, you've seen how much damage the main cannon of Chimera does.
Yeah, you just have to get it within sight of one of those main cannons,
Yes.
or you need to get down there ahead of it.
We need to get to one of the corner positions.
You can place
Be
yourself
on
on the
cover.
map and describe how you position yourself.
Yeah, like
Okay.
which direction I feel it coming from.
From below through the staircase which you took up.
Okay, so yeah, we should be on the other staircase undercover, and
You can try and make your way down that staircase. That one hasn't been cleared from the moss at all. You probably took the easiest way up, which was the way that the mercenaries had cleared for themselves.
yeah, but if we try to go down, we wouldn't be fighting on like an open area, so it would be harder for the Chimera main gun to see the enemy.
Yeah, if you're gonna try and position it like that, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just saying so you're aware of your options. Yes, you can try to escape, but you're taking greater risk from the moss.
Yeah, we need to have the keep like cover and fight it up here.
And peering over the side, you can see the Inquisitor along with like the interrogators just rushing. Oh, that's the wrong demon. Oh, you're gonna love this one.
Yeah, I just again here is Whisper Trees coming for us. We are on the top. Someone go to a Chimera. Aim the guns up here.
Yeah, down below. Yeah, the Inquisition is rushing to your aid to obliterate this demon with mighty psychic powers. If only they could get here in time before you are all dead. And let me describe this creature because you're gonna love it. So at first glance, the silhouette reminds you of the fat Baron. However, you realize pretty soon that where the Baron was... this one is in a way less flabby because there's not a bunch of loose skin on it. It's just exposed muscle and amount of fat. And all of it is blackened and charred. And you can see hundreds of eyes opening and closing all over its charred flesh. Speaking of
What's
which,
the fear rating?
Fear 4.
I don't do it because I'm fearless.
Absolutely, but it does have the demonic trait, so this time we're gonna apply it. Those in range of it get fucked with a -10 to their willpower.
Okay,
So I still have to do it.
No, like if you're fearless versus everything, you are fearless.
Yeah.
Guys, I told you that I can make all of you fearless, but you said, no, it's not worth it. So this one's on you.
No, completely fine. It's more fun when you completely fail and die on close to the final battle. Don't worry.
You're all heroes to the Imperium. The Inquisition will write your name in a book and put you in an archive on the secret moon orbiting Scintilla.
Okay, so willpower at -10, and then we add 40 to the fear table, right?
The Fear 4 also fucks willpower. It's willpower -30 base and -10 for demonic.
I mean, it's 100 feet away, right? Demonic is only 20 feet.
So
it's in meters. First of all, I have to look at the exact description of demonic on Daemon hosts because I think it might vary. The range might vary based on demonic. I hate some of these traits. There's so many. There's such bloat in this system on some of this stuff. Within 20 meters. You know what? Sure. It comes. You're at the other staircase. You explicitly said so. It's more than 20 meters away. Sure.
Okay, so just -30.
Okay, so I need an 8. Easy.
Well, 8 to pass, but there's like other things that are like not horrible on the shock table. It could be worse.
Nice.
Well, that's very well.
Leith is like, I had to kill my lover because of you guys.
Oh my god, I didn't think I would make it.
Okay, do either of you, yes, Severus rerolls. Shock table +40.
I'm fine with shock table +40.
58.
What's the page of the shock table again?
The character cannot willingly approach the object of his fear, but may otherwise act normally with a -10 penalty on all tests until the end of the encounter. You gain 1 insanity point. So we have 2 people failing with 4 degrees. I think you might be in for warp shock. And 61. Frozen in terror. The character may make no actions until he snaps out of it. After snapping out of it, the character will make all tests with a -10 penalty for the rest of the encounter. The character gains 1d5 insanity points. I'm gonna assume that those of you who wished have either drawn your sanctified weapons or have reloaded to the sanctified ammo in them.
Yes, I had my sanctified sword that I can't use because it implies getting closer to the enemy, so I just start looking for my pistol.
Okay, and hold up, open turn order, delete old stuff, and roll in. And let's see, I need from AG here. Leith, I believe you go first there because it's a fat bastard.
Sounds reasonable.
It always sounds reasonable when you're winning, right?
I mean, I was like, actually with melee, it's not that important to go first. I actually like when my comrades get to fire before I have to go in.
Okay, Jeremiah.
Okay, it's everyone. It's time for me to be a loser.
Go ahead.
Okay, half an action. Take out the pistol. Half an action. Shoot the pistol. It's no aim. Middle range. Standard. -10. I miss, sadly.
Right. Okay. Leave.
Oh. What has a red dot?
Let me like check my movement.
No, that's wrong. Hold on.
I assume that there's like not actually a hole, right?
Oh no, there is 100% a hole. This is Grand Imperial architecture.
Okay, so we
The
are actually
middle
like
area had a great statue of of the emperor on that plinth in the middle there you see, right? On the bottom floor, which has collapsed into pieces across the ages, or someone's torn it down or blasted it.
okay. I'll move over here, I guess, since that's probably the way the Demon Host will come.
Sure thing. That orc has to go all the way around on the other end.
Yeah, just so that the gun people don't get put into melee. Essentially, is my thinking. That's a full move.
We see a figure on the lip. Is that one of you?
Yes, it's me, Whisper 2.
Okay, turn order, Daemon host. Oh, I believe you do it like this. He shall invoke magic. So, he has no idea which of you is the most fucked here in terms of who he should hate. 5 points. Overbleed is extra firebolt for every 5 points. Threshold is 11, that is 5 extra bolts.
Oh, firebolt. Wanted to have firebolt.
Everyone is
Yeah,
gonna get one aimed at them, roll luck dice, the 2 highest win an extra prize.
For firebolt, don't you have to do a willpower roll?
Yes, I'll roll to
Ooh.
hit once I know who's getting fucked.
Yes! 99. I won.
Okay. Leith, let's start with you, because you killed the fat man who you know.
I'm gonna try and dodge if that's okay.
Okay, would you like to yeet off into the void down the side of the building?
I would like to duck under the fireball.
Okay. Okay. That's Severus.
Full power roll, I suppose.
It's a dodge roll.
Yeah, you
dodge
have
roll.
to dodge.
Can I even dodge while stunned?
You're frozen
think-
by terror, but it doesn't say you're stunned, so yeah, you can attempt it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I have to -10, I think.
Hold
At
on,
least.
Matt. We'll get to you.
No, he's not going to re-roll that. He's going to get burned back.
1d10 plus 5. There you go. Enjoy. And, well, since you volunteered, Heinrich. 1,
Yeah.
2. So one of them was gonna hit. You failed the dodge. 12 energy damage.
It's like only toughness, or should we apply our armor and consider?
It's like an energy weapon attack, so you should apply armor.
Okay, and right, yeah. So we need to flip the dice roll, right? So yeah, okay, makes sense.
84, that's a leg. And Jera,
I receive 5 damage then.
okay.
Right, let me try to dodge, as I have dodge. That's 10. Fail, so I take 1. 81, that's arm or head? 81 is left leg, okay. Roll the damage, please.
Yes, indeed.
Oof.
Oh, I hate to say this, but this is a creature of the warp. I think these would get fury.
Completely fair. Just kill me. Go ahead, kill me, please. Make this suffering end.
That is 21 total damage on the hit.
Yeah, I ignore 7, so I take 14. I go to minus 5.
And the hit is a leg.
5 criticals.
5 criticals on a leg. The leg endures horrific burn damage, fusing clothing and armor with flesh and bone. The target takes 1 level fatigue and moves at half speed for 2d10 rounds. Okay.
2d10, not 2d20.
He sees you all standing near the edge, and he just does a deep laugh. No, I don't like being hit by big guns. Clever, but not today. Heinrich.
I fire bolt pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I guess no aim.
If you had it out, you can half aim. I'm assuming
Okay.
you had it out, and like you had 3 turns to effectively prepare because Bacon sensed it coming.
Yeah, so half aim, short range.
What's the bolt pistol range? Because you're 18 away.
Let me
Okay, I
check.
need to check the book.
Yeah, because you are not a... For once, you are not in its face.
Bolt pistol, 30-meter range, so slightly out of short.
Yeah, you're in normal.
Uh,
I think
Yeah.
he's freezing.
You know, fuck this guy. I'll reroll. Frame, normal range, semi-auto. No, I'm just unlucky. Okay, that was my second fate point.
Okay.
That's it.
And Stubbs, you are frozen. Roll flat willpower to snap out.
I can't re-roll that one.
I mean, you 100% can if you have faith left.
Yeah, I have enough left. I might as well try again.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Alright. I think we usually rule that you snap out on the turn where you succeeded and can act, so go ahead.
Okay. Can I? Would that be in range of the launcher?
it's
You
18
should have
meters.
the launcher range listed on your sheet.
Just checking. So we got 45.
It's within short range. You can launch the holy hand grenade.
I don't have the holy hand grenade.
Well, that's an oversight.
No,
But
you have
we're
to hold it.
min-maxing.
We have to hold. You have to hold hand grenade. The priest doesn't know how to throw grenades. That's a fact. We were just memeing. We are the one that can actually use it.
It's also within normal range for combat shotgun.
Yeah, well. I'm still gonna go before everyone runs up and melees. It's time to blast it. So that's a no aim. It's not point blank. So that's middle, maybe, or
Wait,
long.
your launcher is attached to your shotgun. Why would you need to switch? Like, you can aim.
Oh, so I didn't have to make an extra weapon.
I mean, you should have an extra weapon entry, but it's not a separate weapon. It's another barrel.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
So yeah, like you don't need to spend a half action to switch.
Yeah, I'm still using that. So, I don't know, just press cancel and all that then. Okay, what aim was that? Half aim then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not point blank, so middle.
How much? You are 16 out of him. What's the range of the?
45 is the auxiliary.
Yeah, he's a short.
Yeah, it's short.
And it's only standard. It doesn't do anything else, I suppose. And modify -10.
Yes, because fear.
Okay, it's dead on target. Yeah, that seems like a dodge kind of situation, honestly. Well, actually it can't even, because it can't get far enough. So it's just fucked. So it watches the grenade land at its feet, and it just gives you a reproachful look like, you asshole. Roll damage.
It was what grenade? A crack grenade or a frag?
It's a frag.
Oh, okay. So frag is. No. Yeah, his internet was really bad.
That's not a right roll. That's didn't roll.
Yeah,
Without
remove
X.
the X. Yeah. Or put a space between the X. If
The
you put a
X
space,
is
it's
for
just.
explosive, you put that into the damage type.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it to 4-person thing. Oh wow. Do you want to roll that damage?
Is that 5? And oh, hold on. How many have I done? I've done one. I saved one. I went 2. I think I have 1 left. So yes.
That's why you use the sheet to track.
Yeah, that's what I was counting too. Just making sure. Measure twice. Yeah.
Snake eyes.
Wow.
I think as it's the meme of the holy hand grenade, it should be a narrative resolution of the conflict.
All right. You know what? Group willpower check, -30. Is your belief in the holy hand grenade sufficient to meme the demon away from you?
Kinda hard with the -30. No? I believe.
Not really.
Leaf believes in cold steel.
It was a normal grenade.
Wait, that was the holy one? Why did you do anything then?
It's because you never saw the glory of the Emperor. I saw it. I saw a fragment in the grenade, but your belief was lacking.
Okay. Well, we could ask Matt to roll, but like,
It won't matter.
you know
Those
what?
ratings are too high.
You rolled a crit, Bacon. I will give you 1 benefit from the holy hand grenade. Your fear goes away.
Based. Did it? The grenade exploded the sorrow of evil. I'm not afraid anymore.
The Stubbs is still terrified.
Okay.
If you would, willpower with -30 for whether you believe in the holy hand grenade enough for that to do something.
He clearly doesn't believe.
Yes, if he did, he would have rolled by now.
Yes.
He's afraid to try. He's afraid to test his faith. He doesn't believe the Emperor will catch him if he trust falls.
Come on. Willpower, -30.
Yes.
Just for a meme. Roll it.
The meme rolls are the most important ones you don't understand.
Yes, we're speaking with you.
Yes, Matt. Roll.
It's me. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
I thought you were addressing other guy.
No.
Everyone else already rolled whether they believe in the holy hand grenade.
Yeah, I think you missed, but the holy hand grenade did only 2 damage. It's a -30, reroll that. You have 2% chance of something good happening.
Okay.
Almost.
So close. If only you could spend a fate point for +10.
Actually, can I use a fate point to increase my decrease by 1?
And what do you expect me to give you for that exactly?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well then go ahead.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so Stubbs fired that. Jeremiah. Its aura of evil has been dispelled. It's vulnerable now. It can be harmed, perhaps killed.
Yes, sadly I can't really move and I'm almost dead. So I just aim a bit with my pistol. Hope I can do anything. Like, it has a red dot. I just need to roll good. It's every 2 degrees I get to a 1 extra d10, right? So I don't get it. Or do I get it?
Did you fire the semi-auto?
No, single. I'm trying to do the thing with accurate.
Red dot doesn't give you accurate.
No, with red dot, yeah. Oh, red dot is a +10, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
you
need to reroll anyways.
anyway, yeah.
Fuck. There goes my hit.
You're the one who wanted to roll all your skills in a meme way.
Yeah, I'm a melee character. Why should I bother with pistols? Sadly, I can't get close to him because I'm fucked.
Wait, no, you can. Like, your crit on that dispelled it. You can approach.
Yes, but I'm fucking crippled because my leg melted.
Listen, are you gonna complain or are you gonna do the Emperor's service?
I can move 4.5 meters.
Well, you're gonna be 4.5 meters closer to Glory's melee. I don't see a fucking problem.
I'll be dead before I can get close. Yeah, that's...
I mean, you could heal her yourself.
Yes, but I'm going to take the hero way out of this. No nerd healing, I'm going to die anyways. Miss.
Alright. Leaf.
I full move 8 squares closer.
I think you could actually charge.
I
Only the
just-
last bit has to be straight.
my charge is not that far.
I mean, he gonna murder you. You're gonna.
Yeah, but it doesn't change that my charge distance is 12 and not 14, huh? Genius.
Well, that's a shame. Maybe you should have run faster across on the previous round. Okay. You just eyes all of you. Why did you have to kill the fat man? Why did you have to kill the fat man? That was so unbelievably rude.
Good thing we killed the fat man.
That would have made this so much easier. Okay, everyone roll luck. Highest wins an extra prize.
I like prizes. Oh. I will not die. So
Oh.
sad. No? Oh, no. I rolled a 63. Loser.
Okay, so Leaf misses. Heinrich misses. Misses. Fuck me. Severus. Would you like to attempt a dodge?
Of course. At -10 though, obviously. I can get cooked. Aye.
Zorch.
Yikes. That brings me bad.
Was there 9s in that roll? No, still no. Fuck. Oh, that is really sad. No 9s.
-1.
He's a very behaved chaos demon. It's 67. 67 is like...
Yes, I assume you're not into crits yet. You
No,
bought
it's -1. He's on -1 on
Oh.
body.
-1 on the body. I think it was 203, 204 for energy crits. I'm actually starting to memorize these. A blow to the leg leaves the target gasping for air. The target gains 1 level of fatigue. You are now fatigued and take an additional -10. Actually, yeah, I think Bacon should have taken that as well.
Oh, I thought there was a fatigue threshold where you started
No,
taking
that's when
penalty.
that's when you pass out. If you have any fatigue, you take a -10.
Okay, makes sense.
Because like this game is not gentle.
Yeah, I just forgot how the rules work.
It's fine. We always forget something in these. And then we have Jeremiah. The most like I was thinking like, yeah, this is the one he's for sure gonna hit after all those misses.
Yes. So let's do my dodge for not instant death. At
He could roll
minus
absolutely shit on the damage still.
10. Nope. It's 92, so the other leg. Nope, I only soak 7, so I take 6.
Which puts you at 10 plus.
No, it puts me... Oh no, yeah. I'm at 5, yeah. So yeah, it puts me at 11.
In a terrifying display of power, the leg immolates and fire consumes the target completely. The target dies in a matter of agonizing seconds. Would you like to avoid this fate?
I don't think so. Why not? Fuck. Actually, knowing that fatigue is so bad, who would have removed it and removed... I'm the only one that took it, right? Before my turn?
Oh, what do you mean? Because
I
Dan took
can
some
remove...
now, right?
Okay, yeah. So it don't matter. Because I could have removed fatigue from someone.
Yeah, no, like, you are the only one who had it.
Let's burn the fate point, and I'm still useless for the... Actually, no, before that. I have 1 free. Let me see if I can somehow dodge before I completely burn.
Something else you can do is fate points can be used to recover health, but it must be done at the latest before I roll damage for the attack that's about to fuck you.
Yeah.
So for the future, you can attempt to use fate points to buff up your health before you're gonna get completely fucked
Yeah.
up.
I'm just immolated. Somehow I survive, but I'm down.
And you are horrifically burned.
Oh no! Oh my hair burned.
Somehow his hair just like seems to ignite. There is no hair on his head, but it's almost like his hair is burning, as if it was still there. It catches fire and just clings to his skin and won't go out. And he's just on the ground screaming and screaming and screaming and screaming. And that's how he got quote unquote chem-gelded. Heinrich.
I aim and can I guess the demon didn't move
It didn't.
the entire time. Or did he?
No, he didn't.
No.
He's
So-
happy to keep his distance. This is working great for him, honestly.
I have aim, middle range, semi-auto, without modifier. Fire. Miss. That's it.
Alright. Severus.
I'm a crispy boy.
Crunch, crunch.
I guess I'll attempt to shoot with the combat
Semi-auto.
shotgun. Of course. That's half aim. Middle. At -20, I heard. Now.
Oof. Let's see if I can find a thing I am looking for. Of course. Oh, it's called that. Ah, the range on that sucks. Excellent. Okay. So, that's you. Top of the round, Jeremiah is down on the ground. Leith, you're within charge range.
Guess I'll charge.
And you're using the Sanctified.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Please do keep track of your ammos because...
I reroll.
Oof. Yeah, keep track of your ammos because you're using things that are a limited resource.
Man, we really are rolling good.
How much ammo does a magazine have?
8.
Like bolt
8.
pistol.
So
Okay.
you used half,
Both
I
pistols
think.
8.
Because semi-auto is 2 on bolt. Okay. Okay. You deal 4 points of damage.
Maybe I should switch to a chainsaw.
Well, then
I mean-
its toughness is doubled because of the demonic.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Why is everyone? Why is everyone? Okay. On me.
Yeah, he's getting cold. Man, so sad when real life stops you from properly playing tabletop games at not the morning, right? For guys like noon we started.
1 for me, yeah. Same for him. So this is 5. There's literally only one person that has hurt him, so it's 3 attacks on Leith and 1 each for the others. So,
That's the more well-behaved psyker I ever saw. Like, look at him, no 9s.
that's for Severus. Oh, that's a crit as well. Gonna give him like an extra point of damage for fucking up. Heinrich?
Okay, it's my turn then.
No,
So-
it's not. He's still shooting. You're getting shot at.
You're getting
Okay,
fireballed
I'm
to the
dodging
face.
them. I should have upgraded my dodge.
Everyone thinks that when they start getting targeted.
Yeah, my dodge was upgraded. It's working so well at the moment.
To be fair, if I roll 79, it doesn't matter if my dodge is 16 or 32.
I
Only
don't know.
9 damage.
Kylus,
You got hit.
I receive
97 is a leg.
I
No.
receive 3 damage.
I don't know,
He
like,
got-
I think on
he
a
got,
79, Kylus would have dodged that. You just need to
He
learn
got-
how to build characters properly.
yeah.
So this 1d10 plus 5 is attack on me, yeah. Of course, or isn't?
Yeah,
yeah,
the 9
there's-
damage is on you. It
Yeah.
hits your
Minus
head.
4 for armor, minus 2.
For tough.
Stop.
For-
Minus 4
for
from
toughness.
toughness. Minus 8. That means just 1. Okay.
Good.
Alright. And then Leith. Miss. 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 And all of you down below see the Inquisitor with his group rushing in through the front entrance heading for the stairway.
Jeez, can't he just use a chat pack or something?
Use the elevator, damn it.
He's not a
Okay,
space
he goes to
marine.
the elevator, presses it and waits for it to arrive. Congratulations.
Don't think
He's
there
not
is an
coming.
elevator.
Well, actually that happens at the end of the turn, but yeah, there's like you're seeing him at the front of the building about to run inside, let's say. I rushed with that a bit, but Heinrich, the daemon is now in melee and will be harder to hit.
First of all, I need to point out that demons have higher, not exactly initiative than me. Though that means it goes first.
It did
Ah,
just
so
go.
it was.
That was all the firebolts. It was
So
using
wait a
them.
minute. He used a ranged attack while in melee.
It's a psychic power. The bolts
Yeah,
appear in space around him and yeet off in random directions. It's not
Yeah,
a
it's-
basic weapon. It's not limited like that.
Okay, I'm going closer. How closer can I get?
Can do a half move. So like, you need to be at least here to get short range.
Okay, I move here.
Well, do
Oh,
you have
you're
enough
running.
movement? What's your run
I think-
range?
My run, I have agility 32.
Okay,
And so 6
that's
times
80.
4 for the run.
There is moss which might come loose. The area is pretty wide. Give me
No,
an
yeah,
agility
with,
plus 30 for turning all the corners without slipping. I think that's fair, right?
I mean,
It's kind of a narrow space here.
okay.
Success.
Okay, success. You are able to run that close. So you close the distance. Alright, Severus. The priest yeets past you.
Oh, I think that angle is a bad angle now, maybe.
It's not a great angle, yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna spend my turn moving carefully as I can because I'm a bit winded and fatigued. Maybe about that's as far as I can go, I guess. Probably.
You are here. Measure. What's your movement rate? Because if it's like 30 agility, I think you can make it 1 square less as a full move. If you run, you
That's
can
a full
make.
move at 6.
I think you can run without having to roll because you're only turning one corner and only where it starts getting wider again. You're not risking like trying to do a turn at full speed on like the narrow part. So I'll let you do a run to get into position. Okay, and now the Inquisitor runs in below, sees you battling up above, and will act on the next turn at the end of initiative to either rush up the stairs or do something else. Jeremiah, as you're lying on the ground, you hear faintly through the warp in the distance the Inquisitor mutter, "I sense that Lord Jeremiah is in grave danger." Leith.
I swift attack.
Oh no! How could
I'm
you?
gonna do like 4 damage to him, probably.
The betrayal.
I mean, if you do 4 damage twice, that's a lot of damage.
That's a near miss. Let's see the second attack.
Bruh. Should have used the chainsword and formed Emperor's Furies. Like, honestly, what were you even thinking? Okay.
You know how it is.
The Daemon Host glances below. Ah, we are out of time. And he's gonna start running towards the back edge of the building. Take your attack of opportunity. As he moves 12 meters in the direction of the edge.
It's a hit.
Okay.
No damage.
1 actually.
Oh, nice.
Okay, but he is, well, let's say he's like here, although it's like more of an angle, but yeah, he is effectively taking a full run away from you.
Yeah, those yours on short range.
Yeah, it should still be in short, and he's no longer in melee. But he seems to
Yes.
be withdrawing down that he has seen the Inquisitor is coming.
Come on, Matt. You can finish it off. You just need to hit it once.
Okay, let me try this one.
It is short range. Things are looking good.
Actually, no, he moved, so it would be the same.
No, it hits within 10.
He is running.
Oh, true. It's harder to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. No aim because I can't.
No, you
Why
can't.
not?
This is
Sure.
not an opportunity thing. This is your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half aim, short range, semi-auto, and -10 for range.
No, it's -20 for running.
That's a
Hitting with melee would be +20 because running people are easier to smack in the face than to shoot, or according to
not even close. What's the point of giving me this weapon in the first place?
It's just luck. You roll good, you win. You roll bad, you lose. We are rolling really bad.
And he had a based first turn, honestly. Like, what was it? 3-4 attacks that were gonna land.
Yeah. Like, his attacks aren't even that strong. He just rolled good. We rolled bad.
His psi rating rolls are based. He's getting like many to hit
5
rolls
dice,
every
right?
time. Yeah. Okay, Severus. Your one chance to end this evil.
Well, I'm just gonna have to try and shoot over the top of Heinrich here.
Like, you can lean around him, that's not a problem if you're
Yeah.
standing right next to each other. I'm not gonna penalize you to that extent.
I don't get no. I don't. What's the bonus thing again? I thought I had
Do you know
bonus.
what the correct way to resolve this was, by the way? That missile launcher lying next to the corpse had one missile already reloaded from how the previous combat went. Someone should have snatched that up.
Does double team work on ranged weapons?
No.
Is my question.
It requires a special missile launcher training.
Yes, you would have taken a penalty, but the damage is very based if you hit.
That's a very huge if. Judging
It's
by how
3d10 plus 8.
if we hit.
Yeah, we can't hit with the weapons we are trained at.
I mean, you have accurate weapons. You were like, fuck getting hunting rifle ammo, blessed. I want a bolt pistol and give me
It
a
wouldn't
mono
matter.
sword.
Look at the rolls.
I mean, the rolls are telling you
The only
that's true.
Like, besides the holy hand grenade, the only person to hit the demon was Nyaxi with the sword.
So the Inquisitor is at a range of about, I would say 40 meters, since he's down and down at the bottom, and there's a bit of an angle. Seems about right. 40-ish meters.
Around that.
So, I guess the question is, okay, do invocation. Well, first let's actually do the invocation. Let's see what his full power looks like invocation was willpower, right?
Probably.
Probably. Well of Power, +4. Discipline, Focus, Biomancy, +8. And no Warpy fuckery. So, Psychic Powers. Bio Lightning. Threshold is 14. Damage is 1d10 plus Willpower bonus, which is based. And for every 5 points by which you exceed the threshold, you extend the range by 10 or add an additional bolt. He has to spend at least 3 of the extra of 3 of the overbleed to get the range to actually reach this fucker, because it's base range of 10. I actually wrote that in the wrong thing. But yes, range of 10. 14 for that's 8 extra, right?
Actually, it's for every 5 you increase the range, for every 10 you increase the bolts. It's 2 different things.
You're absolutely right. So he needs to spend 30 on extra range, so he's gonna have 3 bolts.
I don't think it's a choice you don't spend. It's just like, as it increases, you get more. So every 5 you get more range, every 10 you get more bolts. There's not an
right,
or.
Right, it's range and bolts.
Yeah, it's first period, second period.
Alright,
They're
then
separate.
it is indeed many bolts.
Yeah.
So
No wonder they like nerfed this into the ground before making Rogue Trader.
So 5.
Yeah, it's really strong, which scares me because the enemies could have that.
That's true. So 5 soak, that's 9 plus 8. 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. That's 40. That would have obliterated the thing even at full health. So you just see lightning flash down from the sky again, gather into a giant ball at the bottom of this building, and lands out into a single bright bolt that splits into 5 and just pummels the thing, repeatedly slamming all the way through it. It looks towards you. It'll look like, well, I tried, as its body evaporates and you see its spiritual form start to rise out and then get yanked away towards the center of the city. Combat is over. Congratulations, you have been rescued. Unfortunately, this building was very open and the daemon was not able to flee in time. And the Inquisitor comes up the stairs, kneels next to Jeremiah, and he says, "He's still alive."
Yeah, I even checked Hirata. No, Hirata doesn't have a very needed nerf for one of the more broken psychic powers. So yes.
Well, all
that
the
many
psychic powers start to get very powerful at this level of psi rating. Like, it's actually weaker for most of psi rating versus stuff like fire, like the fire powers. It's at the top end when you roll really well that it gets like better.
Yeah, and the only one that is actually changed is weapon Jinx. It's the only one that and Sea Wounds also has. Oh no, actually there's a bunch. Holocaust. Oh fuck, we are in stream, can't say that. Dominant.
let's...
Three sentences.
Let's attempt to heal Jeremiah. What's the overbleed for every 5 points? And it's a base of 10. Yeah, it's an or, so everyone heals 2d10 plus the Inquisitor's willpower bonus twice in damage. If I'm reading this correctly, so I think... Is anyone who's not healed to full by 18? Jeremiah, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm one because with 18 I go to 7 out of 9.
Okay, so you are lightly wounded. And you'll heal 1, I think, per day on lightly wounded per night's rest. So I think the Inquisitor isn't going to risk a second casting on you. Like, you can...
Oh yeah, perfectly fine. Also remember weapon jinx. Yeah, there's an errata for it that makes a lot more sense. Instead of disable all machines within range, which is really broken, is within range you choose a weapon. So the extra thing is actually now the main power. Within the range you disable one weapon.
Yeah, okay. The combat is over. The Inquisitor looks at the exploded Baron. Thank the Emperor, he distracted the creature long enough for me to rush to your aid. And yeah, the supplies will be regathered. You will continue into the city for what's left of the day now. And you will have to make a camp at night.
I would actually inform the Inquisitor. Actually, no, I didn't hear it say, but I would suggest we probably need to check on everyone for those tattoos on this group, just to be sure. Like, we can say we're trying to see if anyone's starting to have them all, so we can heal them, and just check for it. Kind of weird that the thing appeared after
when
we
you
exploded.
discuss all of it, the Inquisitor just looks at you. It's like, with that, oh, you just figured that out look. Like there is no like he knew. That's why he had you watch for this shit. He knew. And yeah. As you are unstrapping your armor and your gas mask stubs, there's a strange rash where your skin has been rubbed a bit raw by the equipment during all the day's excitement.
I guess it's no sweat rash.
Yeah, looks like sweat rash. It's just, like this reddish tinge to your skin in that spot.
Well, don't go ask for healing.
Healing for a rash. I'm sorry, the Inquisitor is busy regrowing Jeremiah's leg.
Pass me the cream, please.
Let's see. Yeah, he has to... Well, 1 is barely enough. Normally these powers are applicable like only to himself, but like he's well into the ascendancy stuff. I'm not mapping those powers, so it's like I'm just gonna say that that's like he's outside normal XP bounds, he can apply it to others. So yes, your leg is regrown, Jeremiah, and the rest of your damage will be removed actually as well as part of this.
Interesting that I'm to. Oh, actually, I'm not the only one to die, but I'm winning on the death amounts.
You know, when you're fighting demons, the Psyker kind of stands out.
Yes, it's totally because it's the Psyker, not because it has 9 wounds and shit combat attributes.
I just love seeing you try to swallow your rage, Bacon. That's all there is. Like, I always target the one who's the most entertaining to fuck over.
No, this one is completely fair. The only one I was actually raging at was the, oh, out of nowhere you get shot by a sniper and die.
Well, you got shot at by snipers in this one as well. Out of nowhere.
No, it was expected that we were going to be ambushed by the enemy. It was all considered.
Okay, Mr. Officer.
Yes.
How dare they not respect the badge in that scavenger shithole. Okay, I think this is a good place to wrap up. Next session, the final push towards the center, and the Inquisitor informs you that your target, he believes, is an old opera house, a grand monument to the Emperor, where he believes a psychic event might have created the Moss in ages past.
It's going to be rule of 3, right? We first the ambush, then the minions, then we fight the boss, and the Inquisitor sadly couldn't be present, we have to 1v1 him.
I know the Inquisitor was able to be present for this one with like a couple turn delay.
Uh, 200 XP?
At 200 XP.
I have Psi rating 3 now.
Which means first discipline power. If you choose not to take more minor powers, of course.
I want fire powers.
Okay, which one are you gonna pick? Fireball?
I would think about it. Need to check the costs. My move power is so low, but yeah, I guess firebolt is the best one.
And one more note, like the Inquisitor will inform you that from this point onwards, like it's virtually impossible for you to be supported from the air, because effectively the moss, like the mirages you see from the ground, they hypnotize and entrance people. The more moss you have in your line of sight, the worse the effects are. From the ground, it's manageable. They just fuck with your vision a little bit. When you are looking down on it and see a bunch of it from above, like even at the edges of the town, the pilots just get so dizzy they risk crashing their ships. They can't fly over the center. But they will drop like extra promethium cans for you where you are before you proceed deeper in, so at least you'll have enough to flame your way in. And well, you'll get out somehow. Your Inquisition, you'll figure it out. And like the moss, whenever you look at it, it's like the red seems to almost ripple. And there's this constant background hum of psychic power that sets your thoughts on edge. Anyway, thoughts in character and out, and how do you think the investigation is going, Dan?
Fire hot.
Wow. Wow, how deeply insightful. Relevant social commentary.
Well, it's good to use a flamer every now and again. And I guess my character is going to, if they had Star Trek, he'll be thinking the Enterprise theme song in his head a whole bunch to try and increase his faith.
That's called the Dark Age of Technology, and that makes you a heretic. Fuck you.
I mean, he's now at 14 corruption, so.
Yes, warp shock. 1d5 for those who fell by 4 degrees.
Yep,
You already
that was
rolled
from that.
yours, Bacon. I don't think you did yours.
Yeah, that's how I got another added on to mine. Add 4.
Does that take you over threshold?
You set it by 10, so no.
Not for you, for Bacon. But I think not. And second encounter with the Daemon host. This one wasn't as intense or as long. Bacon's gonna hate me because I saw he was at 9 corruption, but I'll give everyone a singular point.
I crit 1 on the field test.
You know, Nyaxi, that is relevant. I'll let you weasel your way out of the corruption point.
It wouldn't have taken me over threshold if that makes it easier.
No, that's fair. Like, you got a crit, that's an appropriate reward.
I only care if the malignancy is shit. If it's funny, I'm totally up with having
It's the
10
fish
corruption.
hands.
Yeah, man, fish hands. Come on.
Roll willpower. It's going over threshold. I think, because you have 9 without the flat point that everyone gets.
Yes, I got threshold. It's flat roll.
Yeah. You can now safely move past this threshold. Make a note that you have succeeded in resisting it manifesting at this level. So even if you take it below 10 at this point, you're not going to have to roll willpower again, I'm going to say. You know, if you buy it down.
So it's the threshold of 30 for mutations, right?
Yes, 30 is first mutation.
Fish hands are coming.
Okay, anything else to add, Dan? Do you think you're gonna be in time? Do you think you will stop the summoning? Do you think this world is doomed? Do you think Bacon's dreams of Exterminatus will come true?
Well, I think my character's not going to make it. And Exterminatus, very likely.
Okay, I have extracted enough content to contextualize the campaign from you, Nyaxi.
And I don't think what we're doing can be described as an investigation anymore.
More like a mad rush to stop a cult from finishing its work.
Yeah, I hope we're fast enough. In character, of course, I'm confident that we will succeed. The Inquisitor is infallible.
Look at the might that the Emperor has granted him. He obliterated that demon like it was nothing.
Precisely.
And you fought it, and you couldn't touch it, like you barely wounded it with all your skill and a holy blade, and he just deleted it. Such faith. What a man. If only the Baron had been more like him.
If only.
Okay, Matt.
In character, since my character is religious, he refuses to take loot from fallen cultists.
That is a wise decision, yes.
So he will not take the missile launcher, despite it just laying there.
Absolutely.
Out of character. Guys, I'm sorry for, I'm being stressed, exhausted, and a lot of people want different things from me. It kinda makes me,
Okay,
It's
let me
kind of
teach you.
makes it hard for me to
Let me
play.
teach you a valuable piece of Latvian here. Okay, are you ready for it? A
Hmm.
dist. Rough translation to maintain the idiom: "Go fuck yourself."
Wow, me.
It,
Uh,
it happens
I
like
assume
half
you
the times.
understand what I actually said, right?
I'm only learning Latvian. I'm at A2 currently.
Okay.
I'm not quite there yet.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, and how do you feel about the progress of the investigation? Do you think you're gonna be in time?
Hmm. The answer would I cannot answer yes or no. I mean, the answer would be such. It depends on how will you fuck up us next session. Because
Well, there's at least one daemon host out there. You did not shred its soul like Bacon did with the first one, so this one can just jump into a new host.
because on paper we have a functioning convoy, the planet doesn't seem to be in too bad state currently, and we are fine and we're close to our target. But you can. But next session you can fuck us up in a way that we cannot expect. Like you can invent some piece of information which doesn't exist currently, and say
I'm gonna.
this guy had such a plan.
I am gonna stay consistent with the general power level and skill set that I have given these cultists, and you are
And
largely aware of what they're capable of.
I think you have the wrong mentality. A mentality here is not he can change his things to fuck us. We can just throw ourselves into the gutter like we did today. We can either roll good and win or roll bad and
Yeah,
lose.
I figured like a single daemon host like you would like. There's always a chance of someone going down, but like honestly, I thought you would win that fight on your own.
Yeah, if the bolt pistol with holy ammon hit all the times it was shot, he would be very fucked. Plus the
Honestly,
grenade
you
that
know
could do
what?
up to
Fuck you.
20 damage.
I know what fucked you. You started the fight too far away from him. If you had been closer, it would have been easier to hit and easier to gauge in melee and like.
To be
This.
fair, demons
Not really.
usually demons engage you in melee, so they usually charge you, and the tactics behind this is that you shoot from far away, then demon gets close, then you shoot point blank, then demon goes to close combat, and then you gang up on him.
Yeah.
This one
It
just
depends on the daemon and what powers they get. This one was for deleting people, not extracting information from them.
And I think like being closer wouldn't be that much better. Technically, we had the superior range damage output compared to him. Like his power was
Yes,
strong,
but
but it's not
point
that much
blank
damage.
is plus 30, so your two big guns, the shotgun and the bolt pistol, would have been able to do something, even with rolls being in the 60s.
And we would be even more fucked by his demonic presence if we were closer.
Yes, the fear would have been worse. But his attacks wouldn't have been. Because he rolls flat willpower as long as you're within the range, and that's it. But
Oh,
Bacon,
invocation is sad. Yes?
your thoughts?
Well, things are going good. Like, the Navy is getting close, so when we eventually fail, we can exterminatus the planet. Good. My death was a good death. Like, I'm not bothered by getting a lot of damage. I could have done things better, yes, but when you're faced with imminent death, you should stay up and shoot your pistol on the enemy. He did the right thing.
Like, honestly, for your discipline power, if you're set on going Firebolt, as you saw, is pretty good.
Yes.
Although with low willpower, it's less good.
Yeah, but just roll good. In character, it burns. Why the fire is so hot? I can't feel my legs.
Well, you can
Out of
still
character,
feel
yeah.
one of them.
No, both were mangled. Like once it was right, once the other was left.
Oh, well, then you're fucked.
Yes. And out of character now, things are looking good. Like next session, big fight. If we killed the boss, save the day.
You're not
100%.
supposed to kill the boss no matter what. You're supposed to take him alive if you can.
No, kill is a figure of speech. We down him.
Uh-huh.
And if anything, I do the thing again to destroy his soul, like we did with that demon.
Before the final fight, the Inquisitor takes away your weapons and hands out tasers and shock batons as well as manacles.
And I'm very disappointed that invocation is a full round action, so I can't do invocation then firebolt, sadly.
Is it? I thought it was half.
It is. It's not.
Maybe the
It's a full round
Inquisitor had
action.
something to make it half, because I was sure he could do it as half.
Maybe it's a powerful power, makes a lot of sense, but base skill is full round. Next round you get bonus to powers.
Well, the demon would have still died without that last attack, so I don't think it matters.
And I have one more question. Is there an equivalent of a Blade Master skill for ranged attacks?
I'm not sure. I think stacking bonuses for melee is done through talents and feats of all kinds, and ranged weapons
No, I
is
mean,
just
Blade Master
situational.
skill allows you to have a free roll if you miss.
I
Is
think
there a-
not. I think there isn't one.
Yeah, it needs to check all of them, but yeah, range has less talents overall. Because range is much stronger.
Yeah, it's one of the ways they make melee as good as ranged, because it's less easy to stack bonuses for melee. Okay, anything else to add? Are we feeling at least a little bit of nail-biting suspense and danger?
Nah, there's no suspense and danger. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything is nice and safe until you are running without fate points left to burn. At that point, suddenly everything is dangerous.
I mean, I'm counting on the Navy here, so everything is fine.
Yeah, you don't trust all this crap mucking around on planets. You believe in big, solid things like ships' main batteries.
I believe in macro cannons burning the atmosphere.
Okay, well, that sounds like a good point to end the video on. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.